Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Good evening, BENXT Universe. Welcome back to BENXT and Pip Down. Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
They're here. They're ready. Good evening. Happy Wednesday to you all. It's that time again. It's come round already.
Here we go. It's BENXT time, my dudes. Ben, my dude. How are you? How was your day?
It's good, thank you.
It's Wednesday night and you know what that means. Ben Potter is best. All the love. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen, for the bits. Welcome in, everybody. It is indeed BENXT time. Productive day for me. We're looking at about a 10.5 hour day today. But Wednesdays are important. They're thick. They're wide. There's a lot of time in them. We cram as much in as we possibly can. Worst games ever for this Sunday, for next week, scheduled, ready to go. Hi, Pippa. You've interrupted my flow. Yeah, are you going to come and say hi? You are the champion. Come on, I got you. She's here. Do you have anything to say? Nothing to say. Nothing to say at all. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you here. Why are you wet? Why are you always somehow wet? Where have you been? What are you doing with yourself? Bloody hell. Welcome in, everybody. BENXT time. Wednesday night, primetime slot, big wrestling, big wrestle time. Of course, we are but 2 days removed from a massive charity stream, a couple of massive charity streams with my friend Ben G. And we'll be playing Borderlands 4. Very excited that it let me preload the game today. We're very nearly there.
I had a rough weekend and forgotten about BENXT, so this was an amazing surprise this evening. BENXT, bendig saluto.
Shy Bees, I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for the bits, and I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, we can raise your spirits a little bit. Sorry to hear that you've had a rough time of it, but we got a crazy evening coming your way. Yeah.
Remember, Shavo is best boy, not pen butter.
That's true.
But we love him all the same. Ushavito, 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 Yogscast.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. Tetuo, thank you for the bits. James Gwynn, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Pleasure to have you on board, James. Good evening to you. Yes, big charity stream on Friday and Saturday. We're going to be playing Borderlands 4 all day, and it'll be in aid of Cat's Protection. But that's not the only charity stream I'm doing. Oh, bloody hell. I thought there were more. Stephen, thank you for the bits as well. Chavo indeed. That's not the only charity stream that I'm doing this week. Tomorrow morning, I'm playing Batman. We're going back to Arkham Asylum. In the evening, though, 6 p.m, our very own Moderator Supreme and Brian Butterfield Championship title champion.
Make sure these get to Barb.
Okay. Did you get them? She'll get them later. I promise you, they will get to her. Thank you very much, James. Appreciate it. Our very own Lord B is streaming tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. In aid of... You're going to have to remind me of the charity, actually, Lord B. I know it's a fantastic cause. I believe it's... Is it for the kids? It is for the kids. Let me know. It's 6 p.m. 6 p.m, sorry. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm going to be streaming with Lord B, raising money for... United 24, and the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. Thank you very much, Lord Brotovich. A very worthy cause, I'm sure we can all agree. 6 p.m. on Lord Brotovich's channel. I'll put out posts tomorrow, signposting you, but if you see Lord Brotovich in chat there, go give him a follow. And we'll be live together at 6 p.m. playing through Mia and the Dragon Princess, one of my favourite Wells interactive games. It'll be good fun, so do come along.
United 24 and the Palestine Children's Relief Fund is best cause.
It is the best cause, it is. Cats protection is, you know, it's also an important cause, but for very different reasons. But it's going to be a big week of charity fundraising. If you're in a position to donate, please do so. If not, enjoy the bloody ride. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to hang out, play all sorts of video games too. I don't know why I said all sorts. Mia and the Dragon Princess and Borderlands 4, that's it. But yeah, lots more coming your way this week, so do come along if you can. Welcome in, everyone. Stephen, thank you for gifting us up to Cooley Wooly and also gifting 7 additional subs, Stephen. Is that a significant number? Let me just check. Have you done... Is that... I know you were near a milestone. 69 gifted subs. 69 gifted subs. Well done, Stephen. That is very nice indeed. Thank you so much. Well, that's a weirdly specific amount of subs to gift. Thank you, Stephen. Really, really kind of you. Welcome to the Thickness Solo Quetzal. Eddie Barron. 020890. Who might be at AI, I'm not sure. Denham Reynolds Brass Eye. Jax Delcari, Carla Hahn, and Essex Milken. Welcome all of you. Thank you so much, Stephen. Congratulations on the milestone as well. Now, of course, where we left things...
Cats protection is also a very worthy cause.
It is. We must protect the cats. We must. Thank you, Techiway, for the bits there. Where we left things last week on BENXT, Peevolution was running rampant over BENXT and Pip Down. We saw the debut of the... What was he called? The Andrex Predator, the Wiper, Randy Honkin. I think I've got his names right. And... God, what was the nickname? It was Dave Bautista, but I can't remember what his nickname was. Oh, the Leviathan, Dave Bautista. They won the Pip Down Tag Team Championships. EE Tim's new faction, Peevolution. They won on Pip Down. And then Flair, also a member of Peevolution, managed to capture the Aldi Red Thunder Championship just a few moments later over on BENXT. Peevolution is running crazy. I don't think the EE Tim...
It's to say thank you for all the fun and good times, really helped me a lot over the years. Can't thank you enough, my friend. Bendik salute.
Bendik salute. Stephen, thank you very much for the kind words and the bits as well. I'm glad, really glad that the content has been able to help you over the years. Quite frankly, it wouldn't have continued nearly as long without the support of people like yourself. So thank you very much in kind. Thank you. Now, Peevolution, right? I don't think they're done yet. EE Tim is, of course, the ringleader of Peevolution. He's got a tag team on Pip Down. He's got a tag team on BENXT, one half of which holds the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. It could well be that EE Tim looks to go for the big belt himself on BENXT, and I imagine he's given marching orders to Triple Flush and Flair to go after the tag belts on BENXT as well. We'll see what happens this week. But first I need to give you some roster updates. We have had a few more submissions. Obviously last week I was pleading really, that we start to slow things down. And thankfully that has happened. Massive thank you to those of you who have submitted more wrestlers. I haven't had a chance to process all of them yet. We have had a Chunk Boy, R.I.P., and a Sloan from Goosebumps as well. I need to get some time to get them roster ready, but they're not quite there yet. We do have, I believe, as it stands, perhaps the final 2 contributions from by far the most prolific community contributor in Lord Brotovich. Lord Brotovich, take a bow. Thank you so much. And I will show you those 2 in a second. But first, I need to give you an update on the titles, the world titles on BENXT to be specific, the men's and the women's. A few weeks ago, I showed you that Danji's Designs had put together some sort of like custom relief patterning to go on the belt so they weren't as plain. They are now in, they are gorgeous, and I can't wait to show you them. And I'm going to show you now. Look at that. Is that not bloody gorgeous? Look at it. I can only rotate it one way. We got a couple of billies on there. We got all the detailing. It took a bit of back and forth because there is an embossing feature that's available in game, and it wasn't playing nice with the initial sketches. But Dan's a professional, was able to work with that, and look at it. Is that not very pretty indeed? But that's not all, because he's also done the women's title. And I think it looks just as nice, if not, honestly, nicer with that white belt. Look at that. We've got a Miley Walrus on there. That is lovely. What a lovely looking title belt, if I do say so myself. Massive thank you to Danji's Designs. Exclamation mark down in the chat. He's got a command. There it is. Go check out his stuff. danjisdesigns.com. That's Danji with a J. DANJIS designs.com. He's also got a YouTube channel at Bound by Pixels if you want to go check him out. Dan's been doing amazing work for me, like from the very beginning. He's never asked for anything in return, despite me feeling very awkward and wanting to give him something in return. And I understand he's been doing stuff on the other TripleJump alumni channels as well. He's very talented and he's great. Go check out his shop if there's some stuff on there that you like the look of, and I'm sure there will be. Go give him some support if you can do. I bought a Spider-Man gift set off his store, which is really nice. It's a little Miles Morales. I say little, it sounds condescending. I don't mean it that way. It's a Miles Morales poster and some fantastic stickers as well that I have put on my computer. So there we are. Hello, BENXT theme. Are you back? So there we are. We've got those in there. They look great. Here are the other titles that you're already aware of course. So let's get in. Let's have a look what we're dealing with. Of course, we began the first... we concluded the first post-brand split pip down last week where we crowned all of our champions. And we did the first post-brand split match on BENXT, which was for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. Now, of course, Rim Flair was the big winner in that one, dethroning Funky Barbara Piss, who did set the record for the amount of weeks holding that Aldi Red Thunder Championship, but she was dethroned a week later. So, that's unfortunate for her. Okay, let's see what we've got. New roster members include... I'm trying to remember them. It is naturally... Jill Sandwich is here on Pip Down. She's been drafted to Pip Down. There is Jill Sandwich. You were almost a Jill Sandwich. And we got another one as well. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because I added it last week. I might just have a scan and have a look. I've got it on my spreadsheet. Let me open my spreadsheet. Oh, of course. Yes, thank you, Lord Brozovic. If you like, I can introduce you to Ham. It's Frank Ham from Metropolis Mania off of Worst Games Ever. There he is. It says Get Hamed on his shirt. He has been drafted to BENXT. So he's there as well. That's Owen Mawson. You know what? It does look a bit like Owen, yeah. But his hair's not blue. It also looks a bit like James off of Jesse and James off of Pokémon. Off of Team Rocket off of Pokémon. So there we are. Those are the two new additions this week. A couple more waiting in the wings that I haven't had a chance to process just yet. So Get Hamed needs to be on a shirt on the store. This is the problem, right? Because Lord Brozovic, when he's been designing these wrestlers, like Michael Jugson with his garlic and chips shirt, the cannon-headed apple boy with his shirt, otherwise known as Chab, they're amazing shirt designs. I'm like, God, I wish I'd have thought of that. I'd love to sell the garlic and chips shirt on my store, but I can't because it's Lord Brozovic's original design. And that would be profoundly fucked up of me to just steal it. So, can't. Now, we had a few titles change hand last week. Can we look at the champions? It's probably in Superstars and then we just go to champions, isn't it? There we are. So, Brian Michael Bendis is your inaugural... that's the Little Kong Strong Championship, of course, which is the alternative to the Aldi Red Thunder Championship, defended in tables matches. And we've got Dave Bautista and Randy Honking as the Pip Down Tag Team Champions. Dick Mychenko, of course, the BENXT Men's Champion. Emma the Bear is the BENXT Wide Champion. Lord Brotovich, the inaugural Butterfield Title Championship title belt champion. Pamela Anderson is the BENXT Women's Champion. Pippa the Cat, the inaugural Pip Down Women's Champion. Pal Musek and Wet Boy are the BENXT Tag Team Champions. And Red Thunderman, in a shocking debut as well, defeating all comers, cementing himself in history, becoming the inaugural Pip Down Men's Champion. So that's where we are. The catering belt, I like to call it. You can fit a lot of mashed potatoes on the underside of the belt if you take it off and use it as a sort of a charcuterie board, if you will. Right. As already discussed, the inaugural match that we got through last week was Funky Barbara Piss coming up short against Rim Flair, who is the new Aldi Red Thunder champion. Next up, we have Pamela Anderson versus Miss This Legs in one-on-one action. Now, it's a rivalry one, it seems. I believe, do we have a trialing badger this evening? Mr. Predictions himself, or LB, are you okay to handle them? More than happy to lend a hand, if needs be. It'd be hilarious if Red Thunderman unmasked and it was Booker T. I don't think I've seen him do a spinneroonie yet. But you never know. You never know. Thank you, LB. Predictions coming your way momentarily. Let me cue up my music here. It's actually El Grande Americano under there. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be bloody surprised. Pamela? Fantastic. Okay. I went to school with Mo momentarily. That's amazing. Was he nice? Was he a good guy? Thoughts on Booker T commentary this week? What a creep. I mean, I'll be honest, it felt indistinguishable to every other week where he is also a creep. He's just a pervy old man, isn't he? That's sort of... It's not okay. He is a pervy old man. Right, predictions underway. Wager those channel points. We're getting stuck in as the BENXT Women's Champion Pamela Anderson takes on Miss This Legs in one-on-one action on BENXT. Unlucky Lovejoy, thank you so much for the resub. 4 months. Been a while since I've managed to catch a live stream. Excited to be back and caught up with BENXT. Hope you're well, Ben, and congratulations on the engagement. Thank you so much. Welcome back in. I hope you're doing well. You can hear some boos there in the crowd. Here's some real boos. Look at that belt, though. That belt's nice looking. Pamela Anderson, of course, securing that belt in something of a shock victory over the incumbent champion, Pippa the Cat. Some say that it was a storyline decision so she could be moved to Pip Down without too much fuss. But I've heard from the dirt sheets, right, that there was a chance that if she remained champion, they would have just transferred her and made her the champion on the new brand. But seemingly they decided to change things, and now Pamela Anderson is the champion. Miss This Legs, though, we haven't seen an awful lot of her on BENXT. Perhaps with this brand split, she's going to have a bit more of a chance to shine. Maybe get more opportunities like this, of course. A victory over the Pip Down. We've got a couple of people with that entrance now. Might need to change that. A victory over the BENXT Women's Champion would put her in good stead to potentially get a shot further down the line. But let's get things started, shall we? The champion's ready. This, of course, a non-title match. Championship will not change hands, but hey, a good showing against the champion is only a good thing. Look how tall Legs is. Unbelievable. Oh, what was that, sort of a Rough Rider? Zack Ryder-esque, or what's he called now? I always forget. Always ready, Deathmatch King, King of the Indies. I know what you're called. Why can't I remember your name? Why can I only call you Zack Ryder? It's Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona. There we are, we got it. Matt Cardona-esque. Sorry, what's happened in the last 20 minutes while I've been trying to remember it? Matt Carbonnet, that's it. Thank you, Ben, that's the one. I don't know how Miss This Legs is doing that, bending back the arm, considering Legs doesn't have any arms. It's just a pair of legs. And here we get to see the edge. Oh my goodness me! Legs so good with those legs that I believe Pamela Anderson has been busted open. And lest we forget, Pamela Anderson, the BENXT Women's Champion, is but a piece of sentient metal. Oh my goodness me, and just continuing to lay in the offense here is Legs on the champion, who simply has not been able to get out of the gate at any point thus far. Matt Carbootsale, Matt Carbonara, Mac Carbonara, Martin Sheen Carabiner, Matt Karaoke, all very helpful suggestions, thank you. Into the cover, kick out at 1. Very impressive showing from Miss This Legs so far, knowing that she needed to make a statement tonight. Tried to run the ropes, but I think she got a bit confused on the referee. Oh, and Pamela Anderson, that's all the time she needed to recuperate, sweeps that big leg of Legs and is now smashing the sort of empty air that hovers above the legs of Legs into the canvas. Stamp to the nothing of Legs there, boot to the just above the legs of Legs there, and now Legs with the counter. You can only stamp on the nothing of Legs for so often until Legs gets leggy again. Legs somehow managing to raise up Pamela Anderson with the power of her mind. Basement dropkick to the spine of the champion. And I tell you what, Legs is looking very, very promising in this match, although Pamela Anderson able to take down Legs. And now, oh, this is not going to be good for Legs. Really going to work on them. Clearly identified, as she well should, as a champion and a professional wrestler, that the legs are the key to Legs Miss This Legs offense. And if you take them out, she's not going to be able to do them nearly as much. Now Pamela Anderson is starting to rally. Something of a comeback here off the ropes. Clothesline, and she's got a signature already. That is a mechanic in this game, by the way. If they get beaten down too often or too much, they can earn themselves a signature by successfully completing what's called a comeback move. Pamela Anderson with the counter, back in it here. Miss This Legs has a signature. So does Pamela. Legs, oh my god, Poison Rana to Pamela Anderson. Absolutely brutal looking move. Who is going to hit their significant moves first? I believe whoever gets through their signature and finisher. Oh my goodness me. The tremendous meaty weight of Miss This Legs crashing down on Pamela Anderson on the outside, and she is starting to feel confident now. Doesn't have any arms, of course, so I think I just saw some air move just above her. Pamela doing a good job of wrestling this t-shirt and nothing else. Absolutely impressive work. As, oh no, I believe Miss This Legs. Oh, that is very tough. I was going to say Miss This Legs showing her inexperience here, taunting while Pamela was on the outside, but I believe Pamela went for her signature. Miss This Legs countered it, which meant Pamela lost it, and then Miss This Legs went for her signature and Pamela countered that. These two are going back and forth, and although Pamela has definitely taken the worst of the punishment here, Miss This Legs has been extremely impressive, and now Pamela potentially costing herself an opportunity to get some offense in early, was taunting, gave Legs enough time to get back into the ring, boot to the spine, Legs into the cover, surely not off a boot to the spine, you can't win that way, that's just not acceptable, kick out at 2. Legs, Pamela with the counter, Legs though too quickly, oh my goodness me. Some impressive leg-based offense from Legs here. Oh, Pamela manages to scurry out of the way, but too slow getting to her feet. Legs able to continue the offense. Pamela Anderson really just doesn't have an answer for this leg-based offense of Legs. And now we see it again. Oh, no! Just a glancing blow off the metallic dome of Pamela Anderson. I don't know how that didn't connect. But now Pamela's back in control. Legs has earned herself a finisher. Pamela's not far off it herself. Of course, it's not necessary that they get a signature first before getting a finisher. If they just wrestle for long enough, they earn a finisher. Springboard, missile dropkick, Legs springing back to her feet. Didn't work, though. Head scissors takedown from the champion, who now has her signature and her finisher. Legs in real trouble now. Beautiful swanton bomb from Pamela Anderson into the cover. This could be it. The champion could grab victory from the jaws of defeat, but Legs is still in this. Very close. And Pamela does still have that signature stored as well. But if Legs can get that finisher, it's lights out for the champion. Pamela now toying with Legs, slamming that sort of t-shirt area. Don't really know what's going on there. Double axe handle. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Legs has used her supernatural powers to teleport behind Pamela Anderson. Huge super kick, that is her finisher into the cover. Is Mystic's Legs going to pin the champion? Oh, and a kick out of 2.99. Unbelievable. Mystic's Legs managing to make use of some sort of black magic there to teleport behind the champion. But it was to no avail. Still not able to put her to bed. And Pamela, these two are still countering back and forth. And Pamela calling for something here. Legs needs to look out. If this is the end for Legs in this match, she has put on a hell of... Oh, and a counter from Legs again. What is it going to take to finish this thing? Surely that's got to be it. Legs with the taunt. And now sending Pamela into the ropes. Springs back. Ducks down. Oh my goodness me, that has got to be it. Just a spinning heel kick absolutely wipes out the champion, and the springboard leg drop into the cover. This has got to be it. There's no way the champion is still in this. Unbelievable. What an opening match here. Everyone on either roster is so hungry now. Oh, roll up. Is Pamela Anderson going to steal it here? A very cheeky roll-up. Well, missed this leg still able to power out. Very nearly. And this match continues. I'm just going to... I don't think I can take a drink. I think it could end at any second. Pamela Anderson marching. Missed this legs over to the rope and sends her over the top. Of course, if this was for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship, she'd nearly have her eliminated there. But Legs with the reversal again. Legs, springboard. Oh, my goodness me. Near enough takes the head off the shoulders of the champion. Oh, and a massive forearm from the t-shirt, possibly. Legs calling for something. She has a signature. Oh my god, a drop kick to the temple of the champion. And she's not done. She wants to make sure the champion is down for good. This is... Oh no, but a counter from Pamela Anderson. An absolutely timely counter from Pamela Anderson, who steals the finisher, goes for the roll-up. If she doesn't have to hit it, she won't have to, of course. She goes for the pin this way. No, they reverse it. Missed this leg, spins it round into another pin. Oh, and Missed this legs has done it. Missed this legs. What? Huh? What's going on, game? I'm so confused. That doesn't make sense. So we're gonna need to regroup. I'm gonna need to regroup for a second there. So that was that panel. No. Missed this legs, pinned Pamela. We saw it. Missed this legs, reversed it. I can rewind the footage. We'll have a look in a second. Missed this legs, reversed that pin from Pamela into her own pin, pinned Pamela. And because these two aren't in a rivalry, the game decided, well, Pamela had to win, so she's going to stand tall with her belt, and now Grimace is going to come out. We'll go to the tape and have a look, just for the avoidance of any doubt. But Missed this legs absolutely won that match. An unbelievable match, nonetheless, and she deserved to win it too. That was an incredible match. Missed this legs must have submitted at the last moment. Weird. I don't get it. Okay, let's go to the tape on this. Where are we? So we're nearly at the end here. Yeah, so this is Pamela pinning Missed this legs, and she reverses it. Counter. That's Missed this legs victory. And then the game gets confused. And for the sake of the rivalry that the champion is in, which is with Grimace, seemingly, again, a normal sentence to say on this, a Wednesday evening, or indeed any other evening, it had to have Pamela stand tall for that cutscene to play. So that is still a victory for Missed this legs. Even though the game showed Pamela winning in the cutscene. That didn't work. The ref did count 3 on the first bit. No. Come on now. The match would have ended then if the ref counted 3. Missed this legs. Beat the champion. And I don't know what to tell you. The cutscene's lying to you. The cutscene's lying to all of us. It was as clear as day on the tape. It was as clear as day live as well. And what an incredible match. If you didn't win because you backed Pamela, then you know she was the right choice because she's the champion, but she did get beaten. She did get beaten, I promise you. Okay, well, we continue, everyone. Your tape is lies. The game lies to us. Up next, though, it's 2 fan favourites. We've got Dick Mychinko, the BENXT men's champion, taking on Chavo Guerrero Jr., former Aldi Red Thunder champion Chavo Guerrero Jr. in one-on-one action. What's so confusing about the sentient piece of metal accidentally winning against a t-shirt and legs while setting up a rivalry with a McDonald's mascot? Nothing, except the sentient piece of metal didn't win. Oh man, this is worse than Montreal in '97. Certainly is. Do you remember the BENXT screw job of 2025? The menu had missed this legs in green. There we go. The de facto winner. Predictions will be with you in just a second. Demo Dick goes toe-to-toe with Chavo, or should I say Charlie Guillermo, in a matter of moments. Get those predictions in, my friends. Let's do this thing.
Drop dead, motherfucker, you fucking amateurs. Chew on this, fuckhead.
Big Demo Dick is here. Back to back, we've had the BENXT World Championships in matches. We get to see those lovely new belts, courtesy of Danji's designs there. Absolutely fantastic. Second time this man has held the gold, of course, in BENXT. I believe he's the only 2-time men's champion. We've had a couple of multi-time, or maybe only one multi-time BENXT women's champion in Pippa the Cat. Richard Magnum. Let's turn it up for the end of this song, of course. Oh yeah, man. A little Wilhelm scream as well, but not Wilhelm.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 200.
What's his name? What's his name? Charlie Guillermo, of course. For some reason, despite Eddie Guerrero being in the game, Guerrero is not a name you can choose the announcer to say. Don't know why. So instead we have Charlie Guillermo here. His design is on his shirt today, not on his torso, so that's a big victory. Looking to get back to winning ways after losing his Aldi Red Thunder Championship. Again, much like Missed This Legs, potentially a win over the champion would be something that propels him forwards. Of course, in the case of Missed This Legs, she was kind of fucked over there by the cutscene at the end, but we will all remember that she did pin the champion. And that's got to count for something down the line. Demo Dick immediately showcasing that power. Oh, bloody hell, and that athleticism as well. Into the cover. This could be over quickly. One. Oh, God. That was haunted. That was a haunted one. Thank you, Techi Wayo. Demo Dick feeling confident. Beckoning Charlie back to his feet. Boot to the stomach. Into a powerbomb position. Hoists him up. Oh my goodness me. And what is that, a lung blower? Is it a lung blower? What's that called? It might just be a backbreaker. Can't remember what that's called. Let me know, everyone. It looked bloody painful regardless. Demo Dick into a seated, leaning position. Stop tripping over your words, Ben. The move's already happened. It's next week now. Get over it. And again, the champion just looking so confident. Knee strikes, big forearms. Lifting Chavo around like he's a child. Beautiful Michinoku driver there. And what's he doing now? Demo Dick up to the top rope, beckoning. Lumbar check, thank you. That sounds right. Oh my goodness me. Leaping phenomenal forearm, in a sense, from the top rope. And now again, just going to work. Just the champion dissecting Chavo Guerrero. I'm moving out of the way so you can see how hurt he is. Oh, just bouncing his face off the floor like a basketball. Beautiful again. Springboard. Moonsault. Yes, springboard moonsault. Oh my goodness me. Charlie is stunned. We're going for the war crime knee. I think this could be over really quickly. Chavo's busted open. Demo Dick has not even been touched in this match. And that is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think we've seen a win like that happen on BENXT at any point. We've had squashes before, but that was just obscene. Charlie did not get anything in at all. BENXT champion for a reason, I suppose you could say. And the replay tells the story. It's just wall-to-wall Chavo being punched in the face. Into the war crime knee there. Busts open Chavo Guerrero. Blood coming out of the forehead. Richard Magnum stands tall as your champion. Great job, Richard Magnum. Average, say the crowd. I mean, I quite enjoyed it, I must say, but there we are. Just means we get closer to Pip down. BTJ, how you doing? Hi, Ben and all. Hot damn, BENXT and Dynamite doubleheader. Let's fucking go. Also, Ben, thoughts on AJ maybe leaving once his contract is up at the start of the year? I wasn't aware of that. But I don't blame him. He's still really good. And clearly they're not... WWE, this is not putting him in a position where he's being involved with feuds where he can realistically win championships. And, you know, his mates, the OC, got released. Why not? He's only got a few years left of wrestling full time, I would imagine. Go be a free agent and go wrestle everywhere. May 1,000 blossoms bloom, etc. We've got a debut now. Admin. We love a bit of admin. Got the spreadsheet for that. Is that a Pippa hair? How? Where are you? How did they even do that? Yeah, it's a Pippa hair. What the hell, man? Come on. Stop it. Admin. Making his debut against the nation's favourite, Nathan Cake. Let's see what Admin can do, I suppose. Nathan Cake, good to see him. He had a big old, what's the term? Holiday? There was a long period where Nathan Cake was not on any televised episodes of BENXT, and I think that's criminal, quite frankly. Again, one of the plus sides of this brand split is that some of our lesser seen roster members get to come to the fore a bit more, and Nathan Cake is back. The Nathan's favourite, yes. Oh, okay. Don't you mean the Nathan's favourite? I do. I absolutely do. The Nathan's favourite. Right, let's do this thing. Nathan Cake, the big favourite. Same pose. Don't look at the pose, all right? Don't look at the pose. There's only so many poses. They would just... Don't worry about it, okay? Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it. Let's go.
Are you guys ready?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Boston,
gonna turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
Big Nathan is here, ready to make another statement.
The look of focus and determination on his face. He wants to show the world that he can compete on this high level.
Go on, Nathan. Sorry, I'm unbiased. We've got a debut now. Admin is here.
To see something good.
He's got his backpack full of documents there. I don't like the way it bends with him. That's weird, man. He's got his headphones on, so he can't be distracted. Eyeglasses, so he can read. Yellow tie, because it's his favourite, and it goes with his backpack. Yeah, wee. Admin is here, and he is ready to go. Let's do this thing, Admin. Good evening, Mr. Ben. Is there any law to you also having an engagement ring? I thought it was something only the proposee wears, traditionally, but I'm a bit of a maverick. Don't really do things by the... Oh, impressive from Admin there. Don't really do things by the book. I also wanted to wear a ring. I thought it'd be nice, and it was a mutual proposal. We proposed to each other, so why wouldn't I? I think it's a nice ring. I like it. And when we get married, I'll upgrade it to a gold band instead of a silver band. And I think that's quite lovely. I'm not suggesting that you think it's not lovely, but that's the reason. Just thought we'd do it. I work in a public library, and I am late to stream because I just spent the last hour of my shift and then half an hour past closing talking a customer down. Oh my goodness me! Sorry, I'm not going to finish reading that message out. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope they're okay, and I hope you're okay. That's a very, very difficult thing to have to deal with, and I'm well done for doing it as well. Oftentimes we find ourselves put in those positions. I was actually there a few New Year's Eves ago, and it's really tough. So I hope you're doing all right, and I'm glad you're here. Please do try to unwind and relax. We've got a chop fest being exchanged back and forth here between the debuting Admin and the Titan of BENXT. I've decided to call him that. It's not actually his call. Nathan Cake, and look at them. They're Sami Zayning and Kevin Owensing each other. And it looks like Nathan Cake got the upper hand there. He's got his signature as well, giving Admin a warm BENXT welcome. Admin with the counter though. Big European uppercut from Admin. Springboard. Oh, springboard stunner. Cutter, sorry. Beautiful from Admin. Some very impressive wrestling here in the debut from Admin. Love the moveset he's got on him. He's clearly been studying. He's got his spreadsheet. Much like I've been trying very hard with my Pokemon streams. He's got a spreadsheet tab for every single one. Oh, beautiful. Look at this submission. Nathan Cake able to escape, though. He's got a Excel spreadsheet tab for every single wrestler in BENXT, so he knows Nathan Cake, do this move on him. It will go well. Beautiful. Into the cover goes Nathan Cake. Is that going to be enough? Just off the suplex kick out at 1. Nathan's got his signature, though. And what can Nathan do? Perhaps going for it here. No, clubbing blow to the upper back of Admin. Admin joining a large group of wrestlers to wear a suit in the ring in BENXT and pip down. A weird number, in fact. Beautiful. We saw the Superman punch there from Nathan Cake. That's his signature. And now I believe he's going for a submission finisher as well. Is Admin going to tap out in his debut? This would be a bad way to debut for Admin. Locked into the Treasure Hunter's hold there, but he's able to... I think Nathan Cake actually let it go, and Admin able to roll out of the way. Elbow drops repeatedly. Oh, that's his treasure hunting leg. You can't do that.
Might be going high risk here.
That's his treasure hunting leg. Admin now to the top rope. Oh my goodness me. It looked like he was going to land all of his body weight on Nathan Cake. Nathan able to get out of the way though. Nathan's got no signature or finisher, but, I mean... Oh, he missed there. I was going to say, with how damaged Admin is, all it takes is one big move and it'll probably put him away. Rolls up Nathan Cake. Does Admin? Is Admin going to steal a victory in his debut? He doesn't. He does now have his signature, though. Nathan Cake is in serious trouble here. Got to look out. Admin looking to make a name for himself. What was that? Was that like a Jey Uso-esque spear? That looks rubbish, but it was his signature. And now Admin potentially going for his finisher up to the top rope. Oh my goodness me. He flies through the air like a slippery little freak. Golem's jealous into the cover. And I believe that Admin may well be victorious in his debut, and he is. I really thought Nathan Cake had that one in the bag. But unfortunately, for the Cake Man, Admin had done his homework. He'd crossed the T's, he'd dotted the I's. He'd sorted his spreadsheet cells by A to Z, as only professionals do in certain disciplines. It's not helpful when you're sorting by months, for example. And he comes out on top in his debut. Nathan Cake, I mean, that was a crap spear, to be fair. That was rubbish. But a very impressive finishing maneuver from Admin, who is victorious here. In the first ever match, you can see he's wearing the scars of battle on his face. He's been quite roughed up by the Cake Man. Welcome to BENXT, Admin. And we go to our main event. Can't say I understand it, but we'll see what happens. It's Zombie Cheggers versus Funky Barbara Pierce. Barbara Pierce fresh off losing her LD Red Thunder Championship in the first match of the night, no less. She's having to do an awful lot, bless her. Tough night at the office for her. Babs has fought many zombies. That is true. She has previous. 0 for 3 so far tonight. You know what that means. Go all in. C. Bennett, no. No. Gamble responsibly, even if it's fictitious. Gamble responsibly. Oh. That's a strong drink. Oh. Let's cue up the music. Get those predictions in, everybody. What? There seems to be some sort of rivalry potentially brewing here. Not sure if it's between these two or someone else, but we will find out. Zombie Cheggers takes on Funky Barbara Pierce one-on-one right now.
Here we go, guys.
Now, I know basically every promotion, wrestling company, by law has to have some sort of medical or ambulance crew backstage just in case. But I believe BENXT potentially is the first wrestling promotion to have a necromancer backstage, because the amount of punishment that poor Zombie Cheggers has taken over the years, it's astonishing. Over the months, it's astonishing that any of his limbs are still attached. And if Funky Barbara is who she appears to be, which is a member of the Piss family, he's gonna probably lose something tonight. It's gonna be ripped off. So good luck to Zombie Cheggers. I mean, he's done well before. He could surprise us all, and here she comes. It's pissy time. BENXT should have a morgue. Here she comes.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire...
Give us that slide into the ring, Barbara. Show us what we want to see. Here she comes. She is beauty, she is grace. She slides in on her face. It's Barbara Pierce. Barbara Pierce. You wouldn't know she lost a title earlier tonight. Poise and grace. The picture of it is Funky Barbara. Still a few members of the Piss family on this roster, but a lot of them got drafted to Pip Down. So, while not alone as such, she doesn't have the backup she once did. Sleeps with scissors. Thank you so much for the resub. 2 months. I can only assume that's because you like to cut out the things from the paper, like the snowmen holding hands or whatever, or the dolls, the people holding hands. Is that it? I assume that's it. Thank you so much. Barbara into an early cover there. Repeated boots to the chest of Zombie Cheggers, basically put her whole foot through his rotted torso. It's a horrible image, I apologise. Barbara looking impressive so far. Zombie Cheggers already hurt by the big piss monster. Barbara beckoning for something. What could it be? On the top rope, decides to jump down instead. Absolutely missed. Huge misdirect there from Barbara. Goes for the neck breaker instead. Got to keep him guessing. Got to keep him guessing. Referee giving us a great view of the action as always. Counter from Zombie Cheggers. His arm nearly came out of its socket with that elbow to the midsection of the Queen of Pissy Time. And now Barbara just a little bit faster with that strike as they were about to trade blows there. Barbara going to the top rope. Is she going to do it again? Oh no! Oh no! She had loads of time to react to Zombie Cheggers getting out of the ring, but still managed to execute and took out that meddlesome referee no less as well. Thankfully, though, the ref back to his feet. He's fine. He's going to be okay. Zombie Cheggers, if he wanted to take advantage and grab a weapon from under the ring, he has not been able to do it. Oh no! Zombie Cheggers trying to squeeze the life out of Barbara Pierce. Oh, I thought she was turning around to attack the referee again. Leave it, Barbara, leave him alone. Stop it. Barbie up top. Oh, it's the Sparkle Splash. Beautiful pinpoint precision there from Barbara Pierce. The Sparkle Splash, only a count of one. Zombie Cheggers not making that maneuver look very strong at all. But Barbara has more in the tank. She's got her finisher stored. Unfortunately, I think if he hit her there, his hand would fly off. Barbara still laying in the heavy artillery here. Big boot drops the zombie. She's got a finisher stored. She's taking her time, though. We saw this actually with... who was it the other day? It was another member of the Piss family. It might have been Commander Piss last week. Who spent all her time... Oh, I think it was Biker Barbara Piss. Spent all her time showing off and just victimising her opponents when she could have won the match 10 times over. Barbara from the top rope. Elbow drop finds its mark. The elbow went clean through the sternum of the zombie. Basically touched the canvas on the other side. And she's won off a bloody elbow drop. She has won off an elbow drop. Not even her finisher. Barbara didn't even need to do it.
It's a shame that someone had to be the loser here tonight.
As if it was in any doubt. Potentially we might be seeing a sign of respect here between the zombie and the piss monster. And we do. Hey, that's nice to see. We don't often see that in BENXT. A bit of sportsmanship. Usually they're just trying to kill one another. But it's Barbie who stands tall. If that was a rivalry, is the rivalry over? I'm not entirely sure. Shaking hands might shake his hand off. And you see that Barbara has renewed hostilities by removing the arm of Zombie Cheggers from its socket. Not intentional, of course, but it appears that he's not taking it in good faith. These two will clash again next week. I'm on an insane streak, predicted absolutely everything wrong today. That's your fault for betting against Babs. I mean, it's Funky Barbara Piss. If we were talking the first 3 months of BENXT, you would be correct in betting against her because she lost everything. But now? I don't know. Speaking of which, actually, before we go to the next week of BENXT, we a fun little quirk, of course, of the single-use championships, that being the Aldi Red Thunder and Little Kong Strong championships, as I've talked about in previous streams, is that once you become the champion, you are entered into the division for that championship. Even though there is no division for that championship because it's decided by a wheel. So I need to manually re-add them back to where they're meant to be. So Funky Barbara Piss needs to be re-added back. Glad I remembered. I didn't do it last week. Re-added back into the division she's meant to be in, because if I've got this right, yeah, she's the number one contender for that championship, which she shouldn't be. You need to get out of there If you're called by the wheel, you can be allowed to do it. I think she's in the World Championship picture. Let's do a bit of admin. She is, yes. She's in the world title picture. The annoying thing is, it's a little bit like being called up for national duty in football. Except slightly different, in that when I re-add her, there's a good chance she might be right at the bottom of the pile. So, you could be a contender, like EE Tim, for example. Third in contention for the BENXT Men's Championship. If he gets called by the wheel and he wins the Aldi Red Thunder Championship, he's removed from this division and then gets re-added potentially at the bottom. So it's a bit of a poison chalice as such. Funky Barbara is in there. You know what? She shot right to the top. That doesn't seem right. And also, Miss This Leg should be going up the rankings. I'm making that call. She goes up to there because Grimace is in a thing. You can go down there, Barbara. There we are. That seems right. We all okay with that? We all okay with what I just did? That feels right to me. Would love to see some Jugson. Which brand is Jugson on these days? Let's find out. Where did he get drafted? Michael Jugson is in the BENXT World Championship picture. That's where he is. Of course, you will have just seen him there, I suppose. Let's move on to Pip Down. Now, we will be putting in a Little Kong Strong Championship, of course. So we need to find a match to cut from this week. Oh! Looks like potentially Ben and Peter are going straight after the Pip Down Tag Team Champions. Brian Michael Bendis takes on Leon S. Kennedy. Red Thunder Man and Disco Gary go at it. Simon Miller and Rules Boss trade blows. And in the main event, Jill Sandwich and Piss Stratus have a promo. I think we're going to cut Brian Michael Bendis' match, as much as I love Leon Kennedy, because Brian Michael Bendis is the Little Kong Strong champion and he needs to defend his title this week. So that's where that's going to go. Having never drunk it, I am sure Aldi Red Thunder is also a poison chalice, but I live close to the first ever Aldi, so I am somewhat of an expert. But you've never drunk it. Man, you need to get in there. Get in there. Jill and Leon should either be a tag team or have a rivalry. You're absolutely right. We've also got the T-Virus running around as well. Something needs to happen with those three. Fair, but put Blocky Leon also in the Battle Royal. I'm afraid that's not how it works. It's not how it's worked in previous weeks. If Leon gets called by the wheel, he will go in, I promise you. Darren. We could also add Darren, naturally. Right, edit the match. This, of course, is a tables match. First person to go through the table loses. I should say the first person to put someone through a table wins. It's chaos. It's over a little bit faster than a Battle Royal. I'm so sorry, Leon. I'm so sorry. Right, let's get the wheel up. Here we go. My wife was trashing you for liking Red Thunder. She's a Dark Thunder gal. I respect that, okay? I respect it, but with all due respect. By which I mean, I'm not saying anything that requires respect at all. I like the Aldi Red Thunder, sugar-free, 42p from Aldi, because it's in a smaller can. I don't always want a big chunky one. Red Thunder is their Red Bull rip-off. Dark Thunder is their Monster rip-off, and I don't necessarily want a full Monster every time, you know? Sometimes it's a bit too much. A bit too much. I just want a little can. Wheel. 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 Let's go. Danny DeVito enters the tables match. Who's next? Ooh, the cannon-headed apple boy, Chab. Willkommen to the tables match. Is that right? Did I speak German there? I think I did well enough. Anna Logistic, she's already there. Get her in. You can't see because the wheel's in the way, but Anna Logistic is right at the top of the list of people. So that was simple. And finally, It's Jeff Keighley. Whoa! Oh, you can't hear that. There are sound effects for the wheel because it's a web browser based one that only I can hear. It had a sound effect that played someone just cheering. They had a great time. The wheel is off. I've remembered to turn the wheel off. It's Jeff time. Now, of course, most of Jeff's entrance music is him praising Hideo Kojima, but I feel like that's very in keeping for him. Right, the championship's on the line. Okay, we're good. And that's what our card looks like. Full Jeff. I don't have full Jeff on this one. No, I don't have full Jeff of it. No, okay. I've got different, as they call them in OBS, scene collections. And one of them is my reactions ones, which has full Jeff. And that's not on the BENXT one. So we can't do full Jeff. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Firstly, though, Peter Austin takes on Dave Bautista in rivalry action with Ben Potter in his corner. Will Big Dave do EE Tim proud in his singles debut? It's up to you to decide. Actually, it's not. It's up for you to guess and wager channel points as to who you think's going to win, and you can do that right now. Jeff's in the chat for full Jeff. We need wide Jeff. Okay, well we can do a wide Jeff for sure. It really wouldn't be that much work for me to do full Jeff. Let me get him. I know where he is. He's in this folder. You get to witness it in real time though, because I've got to stretch him out. What? Because I've got to manually make him wide. Here we go. So we start up here, of course, and then we drag him down until he's. So that's full. No, we can get fuller. You know what? We can actually get fuller than that. Let's get fuller than that. That's full Jeff as we know it. Now, if we're getting wide, I'm going to need to really drag him across both of my monitors. There we go. So I'm just putting him into position here. Bear with me. Right, full Jeff is officially built in. We are prepared for full Jeff. We're prepared for full Jeff. We're prepared for wide Jeff. Full wide Jeff. Okay, here we go. 45 seconds left on your predictions. Get them in now. Can I stop the music in time? No, not quite. There we are. Let's go.
And here comes one of my favorites.
I believe they're being booed. Team redundant here. Only Peter wrestling tonight, of course. Hi Ben and everyone, hope you're all well. Not always able to catch a stream, but wanted to say hi and glad to be following your journey. Thank you so much, Chicken Chicken. Hope you're doing well. Please look after yourself, and I appreciate you tuning in when you can. Boo! Boo! And of course, the man from EE Tim's faction, Peevolution. Big Dave Bautista, the Lav-Iathan. Hello, Scarf of Jericho. How you doing? Big Dave Bautista there, rocking the Pip Down Tag Team Championship that appears to have its side plates levitating off the side of the belt, which doesn't seem quite right. Peter Austin and Ben Potter will have a bee in their bonnet about the debuting Peevolution. The Lav-Iathan there, it says on the back of his shirt. As they were the first to capture tag gold on the newly established Pip Down. And they were in that match, lest we forget. They could have also been the debut Pip Down Tag Team Champions, but they came up short. The men from Peevolution able to grab the gold. And Ben and Peter perhaps start their journey towards tag gold on Pip Down tonight as Peter Austin goes one-on-one with Dave Dave Bautista actually kind of works too. Dave Bautista is what he's called. Peter Austin, big Dave Bautista there. Now, Peter, of course, needs to be aware of the power gain of the Leviathan, and equally, Dave needs to be aware of Peter's speed. Neckbreaker there from the former BENXT Tag Team Champion. Big Dave getting to his feet. Peter, springboard, head scissors takedown, beautiful stuff. From Peter Austin, grabs the leg, just wrenching it as he rolls over the top of the hulking mass of Big Dave. And again, sort of a DDT, but for the foot there. Trying to take out the base of the far more powerful wrestler here. Not going to be able to lift as easily if you take the legs out from under him. But now Big Dave, looking to assert himself in this match, gets Peter in the corner. One leg up there. Oh, and also returns the favour there. Also going after the legs of Peter Austin. Equally, you can't fly. You can't bounce around if you've got no legs under you. And now Big Dave continuing the offense. Huge clubbing blows to Peter Austin as Dave lifts him up. Peter slipping out the back door. Takes him down. Peter really is small, isn't he? Yeah, tiny Peter's, tiny man. Beautiful. Springboard still manages to take down the Pip Down Tag Team Champion. Counter from Big Dave. Surprised he didn't skim the kneecap off Peter Austin's knee there with that huge elbow. Full away slam there from Big Dave Bautista. Boot to the hamstring of Peter, and now Dave up to the middle rope. Oh, beautiful shoulder block there as he comes off the middle rope. All 270 odd pounds of him. Running leg drop 2 into the cover. Dave looking to secure an early victory here, potentially. Only a count of 1 though. Peter knows all about legs and how to identify them. He does, doesn't he? Is this legs? Just slamming the head of Peter Austin into the canvas now. His Big Dave elbow drop, adding insult to injury. And again. And again. And a stamp to the back of the arm of Peter Austin. Dave putting in a lot of offense here. Getting close to that signature, but so too is Peter Austin. They're sort of neck and neck in that regard, but Dave is yet to take any damage to his little avatar icon in the bottom right. Just continuing here, and now Peter with the counter. Punch to the midsection. Need to get back into the ring before the count of 10. Oh, and Dave sent face first into that ring post. He's got the protective headwear and eye mask and mouth covering. But of course that's not going to stop steel from smashing into your face. Dave needs to get back in the ring now. Count of 10. We're back in. Everything's fine. Peter taking too long. Taunting in the corner. Dave makes him pay for it. Oh, and a counter from Peter. Saw him running from a mile away. Peter's got his signature. Counter from Dave. Lucky for Peter, he wasn't going for his signature there because Dave would have countered it. Peter uses some of his... Oh, no! Dave misses. I was going to say Peter used some of his signature there to spring back to his feet. Dave went for his signature, missed. And now Peter's successfully executed a comeback move, so Peter has his signature. Dave P.P. Easter is very good. Oh, and Dave able to counter that. Big Dave Batista very impressive in this match. Oh, and Peter with the counter of Dave's signature, which appeared to be the spear there. And these guys are still going neck and neck here. Dave closer to his finisher than Peter is. Peter, beautiful, big springboard moonsault into the cover. Dave kick out of 1 despite being stunned. You cannot take this man lightly. Singles debut against Peter Austin, who has been highly successful in the past in both tag team and singles competition. Dave rolls out of the way, gingerly getting back to his feet. Huge boot across the face of Peter Austin. Peter with the counter kicks Dave away. Peter now, beautiful leg lariat, square on the mush of the much taller man. And Peter now sends Dave tumbling to the outside. Peter with his signature again. Dave within a fingertips grasp of getting his finisher. What's Peter looking to do here? All the way to the outside, maybe? Oh my God, he does this well. That's insane. That was not nearly impactful enough to have bothered doing it from the top rope, but he did it anyway. Peter with a signature and a finisher now. Dave is in trouble. He is quite hurt now. Peter executing his signature on the outside. And now Peter has 2 finishers. Dave doesn't even have one. I think he's going for one on the outside. Is Peter. Beautiful. We've seen him do that before. To great effect. And Dave is absolutely cooked, surely, at this point. Peter still has a finisher. Dave does not. I think Peter's going to try and win it by count out. That's very disappointing if true. Dave starting to stir. He's got till a count of 10 to get back in the ring. And he does it. He just does it, but Peter's waiting. Peter sends Dave into the corner. Peter now. Kick to the face. I think he's going to do something really silly. Oh, a bottom rope moonsault. Middle rope moonsault. I think he's going for one more. This is a top rope moonsault from Peter. 3 moonsaults in a row into the cover. And thank you for coming, Big Dave Batista. Peter Austin victorious against a very impressive looking Big Dave here. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. It appears Ben and Peter have snapped it. Oh, and here's Randy Honking. Randy Honking has come out for the save. Coming to save his pip-down tag team partner. Big Dave unsuccessful in this match, but EE Tim and the men of Peevolution, they stick together. We've not seen this side of Peter Austin and Ben Potter before, quite frankly, and I'm not sure I like it. Peter, despite being victorious, grabbing a chair from under the ring, looking to deal more damage to one half of the pip-down tag team champions. But thankfully, fellow tag champ Randy Honking, the Wiper, out to make the save. But momentum very much in the favour of Ben and Peter in this rivalry so far. BMP going rogue. Is this heels? I think it might be. I think that was a heel turn there. I've not won a single bet this evening, and the one I would have won, I missed betting on. I'm sorry. The night's still young though. We've still got 1 hour and 45 minutes of BENXT to go. Still plenty of matches you can bet on. But this next one's a toughie because it is a 5-way match. Which of course, as always, will not be displayed on the screen, but will be displayed in the chat. Anna Logistic, Danny DeVito, Cannon-Headed Upper Boy, and Jeff Keighley challenge for Brian Michael Bendis' Little Kong Strong Championship in a tables match. I'm going to lose my bloody voice by the end of tonight. I tell you what, the matches so far have been pretty good. Gravy Bay what? BENXT Gravy Bay what? I mean, there was, of course, the squash match with Demo Dick, but even that was kind of impressive in its own right. At least he's a champion. At least that match had no consequence. You know, they're not in a rivalry or anything. Whoa. I've been majorly out of the loop with BENXT. Do we have the Pisco Disco tag team yet? No, we don't. We've only got Disco Gary. We don't have Pisco Gary yet. I mean, all it would take is a palette swap on my part, but I'm happy with the rosters as they are at the moment. When Disco Gary needs a friend, then maybe it's time. Right, let me just take a photo of this running order. There we go. Okay, let's do this thing. Predictions are open now, everyone. Let's go. Okay, we're ready. Little Kong Strong Championship is on the line in a tables match right now.
contest is a fatal five-way tables match and is for the Lucha Libre Stampede Total Championship.
Sounds a bit like Lidl, doesn't it? No? It doesn't? Okay, I tried.
Introducing the challenger.
I forgot about the big phone. Anna Logistic is here. She's got a delivery to make. You best be home. Even if you're not, she's going to deliver a slip that says you weren't there. So crack on. Who's the favourite so far? 23% Brian Michael Bendis, 17% Danny DeVito, 23% Chab, 21% Anna Logistic, 15% Stupid Sexy Jeff.
And here he
From New
comes.
Jersey, weighing in at 179 pounds, Trash Man.
We've seen some impressive stuff from Danny DeVito in the past, but he's not been able to translate that
For the champ to prove to everyone that
to Championship Gold.
better in all of
He's had a couple of opportunities, I believe, potentially at the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. Hasn't been able to connect the dots as yet.
Opportunity, and that's what we're winning the title tonight.
Tonight could be the night. Tonight could be his night.
things are about to get good.
Things are about to get good. Here comes Chab. Little freaky boy. Get ready. He does something really fucking weird in a minute. Here he comes.
It's a big time opportunity, Byron. As the
Whatever you do, do not fly. Do not fly! Bloody did it, you know. He did it, even though I asked him not to. Look at this little monster go. Could it be Chab's night? Cannon-headed Apple Boy is here and he's ready to go. Little Kong Strong Championship, of course, is held by this man,
WWE universe just exploded.
who's held an awful lot of titles in BENXT. Perhaps some might say more than he has any right to. He is the leader of the PlayStation Nation. The Limp Bizkit rockin'. Little Kong Strong Championship holding. Brian Michael Bendis. Hello PlayStation Nation. I done Miles Morales. I like how the camera panned through the wall there a minute ago. That was good.
The champ's chances here tonight. I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
He made history. He is the inaugural Little Kong Strong champion, but what kind of record, what kind of legacy will he leave? Will he set? He's held it for 1 week. Can he extend that to 2 weeks? Or will it die at 1 week? And whoever wins tonight by default equals the record. We will find out momentarily, but we have one more person to make their way to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Are you guys ready?
please welcome our industry icon, Mr. Dale Kojima.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Jeff also looking to get a big victory tonight. Stop doing that, Jeff. Stop doing that. Don't be doing that. Don't be gyrating. Thank you, Jeff. I don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. That's enough from you. Stop it. Here's what they're all fighting for. The very much the antagonist of the Aldi Strong Kong. No, hang on. The Aldi Red Thunder Championship. The Little Kong Strong Championship. And we are away. Of course, the rules of this match. First person to put somebody else through a table wins. Could happen at any point. I don't know. Anyone could win. It looked like Analogistic was immediately going for a table there, decided against it for whatever reason, thought, you know what, fuck it, I don't actually want to win. I want to attack Danny DeVito and then throw him out over the top rope. And, oh my god, and she does so as well. This was the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. She would have won just then. I thought Jeff would come out with a Muppet. So there are a couple of tables set up outside the ring, ready to go. I believe Brian Michael Bendis put someone through the table at the bottom of the ring there. But here we go. You see the champion introducing a table to the ring. Could be the correct move, could well be his undoing as Danny DeVito cuts him off at the pass. And it's Chab who picks up the table. Is he going to set it up or use it as a weapon? Danny DeVito again decides, no, you don't get to hold the table. I don't want you to hold the table. As Jeff Keighley sends Danny into the corner and Brian Michael Bendis cuts him off. This is the problem with a 5-person match. Uneven, of course. They are unable to pair off, as it were, as they would normally do in an Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal, which is 6 people. Don't know if I have to explain even and odd numbers to you, but I hope it's self-explanatory. I'm sorry if I'm sounding condescending. And BMB looked like he was going for the worm there. Brave move. No point. There goes Brian. Danny now turning his attention to Anna. Big right hand nearly takes her hat off. Oh, and cut off again at the pass, this time by Jeff Keighley, who, I tell you what, is quite tall, isn't he, Jeff? Brian Michael Bendis jumps into the ring, gets in the way. That table is at a weird angle. Is it weird enough angle that someone could be put through it accidentally? I'm willing to say yes, this game is buggy enough. That's kind of the reason I think tables matches are quite fun. And Analogistic finally able to explain to Danny DeVito this is what a table's for as she clonks him on the head with it. Oh, I thought Jeff was about to accidentally put Anna through it. Jeff could have won right there. This is dangerous now. A table is set up inside the ring. Someone could be put through it at any moment accidentally. Jeff is maybe going to do it. No one's stopping him. And Jeff Keighley, full Jeff, has gone full Jeff. And he has won the Little Kong Strong Championship in his singles debut. Big Jeffrey has done it. We get to go wide again. As Jeff surely is recognised by his senpai now. And he makes Big Hideo proud as he brings home that disgusting, luminous belt. We are wide. We are Jeff. We are champion. On Pip Down. It was quick, wasn't it? It was a really quick match. The big Jeff in the chat there from Addy. Thank you, Addy. Full Jeff has been achieved as Jeff Keighley wins the Little Kong Strong Championship, ending Brian Michael Bendis' 7-day reign. Quite frankly, this championship may be even more volatile than the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. At least some people were able to hold on to it for more than a couple of weeks. I have a feeling this one will probably change hands every 7 days. But we'll find out. We'll see what happens next week, won't we? Well done, Jeff.
I love you, Jeff.
I always forget about the end of that song. I love you, Jeff. It's like he forgets his name. He forgets his fucking name. Jeff gives Hideo that intro. And Hideo just forgets his name. Anyway. Red Thunder Man, the Pip Down BENXT Men... No, hang on. The Pip Down Ben... No, stop it. Ben rhymes with men. You're trying to say men. The Pip Down Men's Champion. Pretend I did it right the first time. Red Thunder Man, he shocked the world last week when he beat all of the competition in that division. Do we need to remind ourselves who is in that division? You, of course, have Rules Boss, Brian Michael Bendis, Disco Gary, Danny DeVito, Simon Miller, Leon Kennedy. He came out on top in his debut, and he is the first ever Pip Down Men's Champion. I'm getting better at it now. Disco Gary was also in that match. perhaps looking for a measure of revenge here against the Red Thunder Man. But first, as I will have to remember to do every time now that Brian Michael Bendis has lost that championship, he needs to be re-added to the division that he was taken from when he won the championship last week. So let's quickly do that. Shows. Pip down. Division. And where is it? Is it in here? Where is it? Huh? Okay, weirdly the title doesn't have a division on this show. Which makes my life easier, question mark, because Brian Michael Bendis is still in here. Maybe it's because he was the first one to win it. But Jeff Keighley is the champion now. Is a Jeff and Hideo still in here? No. Can I add them? Oh no, they're at the top. Okay, Jeff and Hideo have moved up because of that. Okay, that's weird. We're just going to take that as a victory. It seems to have just sorted itself out, so we'll go with that. Could do a backstreet brawl stipulation for a new hardcore title. The Iceland Warrior Power Unleashed Hardcore Champion. Is that Iceland's own brand of energy drink? I love it. That's great. Hello, Marzi. How you doing? Good evening. Right, let's continue the show then. Red Thunderman takes on Pip Down Men's Champion. No. Pip Down Men's Champion Red Thunderman takes on Disco Gary one-on-one next. We got that. We bloody got there. Get your predictions in now. Who's coming out on top? The champion or Disco Gary? Fan favourite Disco Gary. I actually do quite need to go and visit EE Tim. But I think I can get through this match. I might wee myself. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Let's go.
And here comes one of our favorites.
Look at him go. Whoop that Red Thunder, am I right? Pip down. Got the rest of it right. Here he is. The first ever Pip Down Men's Champion, Red Thunderman. Of course, this is a non-title match, but will set the standard for the division as one of the fellow competitors for the inaugural title is in very much in the fray tonight. A victory here or a loss will help to establish the rankings, and we'll just have to see how it goes. Red Thunderman in action now. Now.
We are about to see something good.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at
Disco Gary, of course.
15 pounds.
Impressive in every match we've seen him in, but much like Missed This Legs, unable to string together a victory here or really translate it into title contention as yet. But we shall see. He could end up pinning the champion tonight, much like Missed This Legs over on BENXT. Hello all, I know roster space is running out and I'm sure this has been suggested already, but a Red Thunderman is begging for a nemesis in Dark Thunderman, or maybe a heel attire change. There's definitely some alternates that we could get in here. We've already had, Pisco Gary is definitely up there in terms of ones that we could see in the future. But it's a good shout. Disco Gary takes on the Pip Down Men's Champion now.
I gotta say, the title has been looking good around this man's weight. Look at it catch him off guard.
Oh, immediately, Red Thunderman Takes the head off the shoulders. No, stop confusing them. Do not call the red man who looks like he's made out of thunder Red Thunder Man. That, of course, is Disco Gary. Disco Gary immediately goes for the pin on Red Thunder Man. Bite him, Gary, bite him. Red Thunder Man now in control. Basement dropkick to the temple of Disco Gary, looking to kill him all over again. Please don't. I can't take it. My frayed nerves.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Just out wrestling, out muscling Disco Gary. There is our champion, Red Thunder Man.
Barrage of stops. And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Oh boy, I think we know what he has in store.
RTM
next.
calling for something here as DG makes his way back to his feet. Is this working? I don't know if the abbreviation's working. Oh, sheer drop brainbuster there from Red Thunder Man. Into the pin goes the champion. Disco Gary able to power out. He's a big boy.
Pretty far there for such an early pin.
As RTM measures up.
Punch right in the head. He's taking control of the
Disco Stew sends him into the ropes, ducks down, leaps over. Red Thunder Man spins through. Arm drag takedown. Beautiful. Beautiful offense. And now, oh, just locking up the arms. Oh my goodness me, this is incredibly impressive. Oh my god. I don't even know what you call that move, but Red Thunder Man just manhandled Disco Gary like he was a child. That was unbelievable. And then the moonsault, no one there though. Disco Gary able to get out of the way. Head scissors takedown from Red Thunder Man, who is now back in control. Disco Gary looking impressive initially, but it's been all Red Thunder Man for the past couple of minutes. But now Disco Gary looking to reassert himself here. Oh, Red Thunder Man able to get back to his feet too quickly. Disco Gary able to counter that as well. We are going back and forth again. Huge boot to the side of the face. I assume that's a face. Does Red Thunder Man have a face? I don't know. And now the hulking mass of Disco Gary clambers up to the top rope. He's calling for something, but Red Thunder Man is just waiting for him to do it. I don't know what the champion was thinking there. Into the cover goes Disco Gary. Of course, a win here would be huge for the momentum of the big disco boy as he just squeezes the skull. Does does Red Thunder Man have a skull? I don't know. The champion able to power out with repeated strikes to the stomach, and look at that beautiful pop-up drop kick almost, that thing. Rolls over Gary. And now choke is applied to Gary, who's able to fight out of it. Oh, and a massive boot. The biggest of boots from Disco Gary to Red Thunder Man, who rolls under the bottom rope. And Disco Gary was waiting. Shoulder tackle to the midsection. Red Thunder Man has fallen to the floor. And now Disco Gary following up on the offense. Disco Gary now has his signature in play. What can Red Thunder Man do to get back into this? They are roughly equal in terms of damage dealt. Red Thunder Man a little bit worse for wear than Disco Gary. And if Disco Gary can hit that signature, I tell you what, Red Thunder Man's in real trouble. Leg drop on the outside to the champion. Elbow drop. Count of 4 now. They've got until the count of 10 to get back into the ring. Sidewalk slam maybe. Beautifully executed. That was Disco Gary's signature. Big Red Machine, Kane-esque. And Disco Gary surely wants to get Red Thunder Man back into the ring to hit the finisher. Decides to get back in of his own accord. You don't want to be winning via count-out. We don't like that in BENXT or indeed in Pip Down. Drinks Ferry has delivered, thank you. Red Thunder Man able to get back in. Disco Gary waiting, absolutely beheads Red Thunder Man. Is this enough? Is he going to put the champion to bed? Not quite. Red Thunder Man clings to life here in this non-title match. Disco Gary has his finisher waiting to go though, but Red Thunder Man powers out of it. Red Thunder Man has stolen the finisher from Disco Gary, able to counter at the perfect time. Disco Gary potentially going for that choke slam. Red Thunder Man maybe looking for that Red Thunder Bomb now. He's going to hit this combination strikes though. Oh my goodness me. Beautifully executed, and now could we be about to see the Red Thunder Bomb from Red Thunder Man? Counter from Gary. These two are going back and forth into a powerbomb position. Counter again from Red Thunder Man. Red Thunder Man still has a finisher stored. He's calling for something. Could this be it? Red Thunder Man now maybe going for the Red Thunder Bomb. It looks like he's got it. Beautiful stuff. Disco Gary absolutely planted by the Pip Down Men's champion, and that is it. What a match. What a match. Disco Gary again showing why he deserves to be in contention for the World Championship, but Red Thunder Man had all of the answers tonight. The counters going back and forth, but eventually it was this thunderous Red Thunder Bomb from the Pip Down Men's champion that put Disco Gary to sleep for the second time.
Here is your winner, Red Thunder Man.
And if you're getting a victory like that, you gotta be feeling pretty good about yourself. Show 'em, get the W, and get out. Not a bad night's work, I'd say.
Don't know where his title is. It's fine, probably. Red Thunder Man feeling himself as he well should. He has, in his short time in the BENXT wrestling promotion, specifically within Pip Down, he has proven himself to be a worthy competitor and a worthy champion. Now, I need to go have a word with the leader of Peevolution himself, EE Tim. This could take 30 seconds, it could take a minute. I'm going to leave you with a pre-recorded message from EE Tim while I'm gone. And I will see you all momentarily. Welcome back, everybody, to BENXT. How are we all doing? You enjoying the show so far? You enjoying the wrestling? To think this wrestling show is free. You do have to sacrifice an evening. Nothing is free. For the benefit of those of you watching the VOD, I was accused falsely while I went to talk to EE Tim that of actually not going to talk to anyone, and in fact maybe going to urinate, which I will categorically deny. It's not true. I never wee, and I never lie. And you simply cannot prove otherwise. Now up next, we have two potential titans of the Pip Down Men's division in Simon Miller and Rules Boss going one-on-one. Could this be the start of perhaps something more? I don't mean a romantic relationship. I mean, do they want to leather each other week to week? I don't actually know. We need to find out though. Let's head back over to ringside where I am waiting. Thanks, me. Sorry, I cut me off. Over to you, me. Thanks, me. Right. Predictions will be underway momentarily. Simon Miller goes one-on-one with former BENXT men's champion Rules Boss. Next. On Pip Down. Get those predictions in. Okay, we're good to go. Who's going to win? A lot of you backing Simon Miller, potentially the sentimental favourite, but in terms of performance, Rules Boss has won a lot of stuff. But without Trowling Badger's amazing Excel spreadsheet, I don't know if I can categorically say that these two have never gone one-on-one before, because they may well have done. They were, of course, both a part, I believe, of the Hell in a Cell match last week on the first episode of Pip Down to crown the inaugural Pip Down men's champion, which of course Red Thunder Man won. But let's see how they fare. One-on-one on Pip Down. Certainly it's a first time matchup for Pip Down at least.
All right, I love this guy.
Why? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 225 pounds, Simon Miller.
Now, of course, Simon Miller was the inaugural Aldi Red Thunder champion. The reason he's bold right now is because he pledged to shave his head if he lost the title. And he's a man of his word. And you know what? I was absolutely, quite frankly, pardon my French, flippin' shocked when he was able to defend it in back-to-back weeks. He set the record then. It's been beaten a couple of times since, but never forget, Simon Miller was the first.
Things are about to get good.
These are about to get classy. Pinky's in the air. It's Baroque in here. If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
I love how this person approaches their matches with dignity and honest respect for their opponent.
Oh, too bad this isn't a friendliness competition. It's a fight, and I don't think that attitude's going to do him any favors in there.
Oh, I think it might be stuck now. Rules Boss is hot. Please don't sexualize Rules Boss. We don't sexualize Rules Boss. He's merely a vessel for rules and nothing else, so if you could be respectful, please. This is his place of work. There's no room for that.
This is a guy who always seeks out
3
the
feet,
highest
though,
level
if you want those.
competition.
That's
I don't think
allowed.
he'll get it
That is on the table. The boss is here. And he's ready to make a statement on Pip Down. Let's get this thing going. The boss. The Miller Man. We're underway. Oh, Simon Miller immediately going for the big clothesline. Rules Boss able to duck under. And takes him down quite emphatically. Boot to the spine from Rules Boss. Knee drop to the face as well. Following that up in quick succession. And now Rules Boss. Rolling neck snap. That's going to leave a mark. It's the problem with packing on quite as much muscle as Simon Miller has. You're not necessarily as mobile as someone with a slightly leaner frame maybe, but when you're in this position, raining down left hands, you'll be glad for that muscle, and the other person will be sorry for it. Miller now, just washing the face there of the boss, and I think that was a punch to the temple. I don't know if that's legal. Rules Boss able to get out of the way. Glancing blow from Simon Miller, tries to duck behind as Rules Boss, does enough. European uppercut to the back of the dome of Miller. Rules Boss to the top rope, big leg drop. You can't do too many of those. You won't be able to walk when you're 40. Into the cover. Surely not it. Kick out at 2. Simon Miller powers out. Both of these men, as already mentioned, former champions on BENXT. Both looking to prove themselves on this new promotion, Pip Down. Simon Miller with the counter. Rules Boss now at the mercy of Simon Miller gets planted by a power slam. Rules Boss immediately manages to get back to his feet, which isn't very fast. Simon Miller has a finisher, which I think is interesting. Oh, and Simon Miller busted open. Rules Boss planted him in that turnbuckle there, and Rules Boss has made Simon Miller bleed. Beautiful butterfly suplex there. German suplex, no less. That is a horrible landing from Simon Miller, who has taken a lot of punishment so far, even though he's got a finisher. Oh, and a shoulder breaker there from Rules Boss as well. Rules Boss up to the top rope. What's he looking to do now? Oh, goes for the elbow drop. Simon Miller gets out of the way. I think, to be honest, as devastating as this finisher would be, if Simon Miller can hit it, which I think he's going to do, it won't be enough to put Rules Boss away, because Rules Boss just isn't damaged enough yet. You can see just a yellow head there. His dad is Goldberg, lest we forget. Beautiful jackhammer there from Simon Miller into the cover. Referee is right there. Oh, Rules Boss able to kick out, just as I predicted. Rules Boss is not hurt enough just yet. Simon Miller slapping the head, getting the adrenaline going, getting the pip down universe behind him. As he hoists up Rules Boss on the shoulder, hangs him up on that top cable there. And that is not a comfortable landing. And now Simon Miller, perhaps starting to feel himself a little bit. Insult to injury now. Boot to the midsection of Rules Boss. Simon Miller. Boot to the back of Rules Boss. Simon Miller grabs those little piggies. This one went to market. This one got grabbed by Simon Miller and into the cover. Perhaps out of embarrassment. Oh, and he gets the feet on the rope for leverage. This is very much illegal. Kick out by Rules Boss. Referee didn't see it. Simon's still in control. Rules Boss says, no thanks, it's my turn now. He's got his signature as Rules Boss, and Simon Miller could be in real trouble if Rules Boss is able to hit it. Bending the arm down, placing it, oh, and a stamp to the back of the arm as well at a very awkward angle. And now a knee drop over the elbow pit of Simon Miller, and potentially Rules Boss looking for his signature here. Look at that, beautifully executed. Not his signature, though. Simon needs to be careful. Looks like he's doing it here. Rules Boss steps through. We've got a sharpshooter. No, we haven't. We've got this, and Simon Miller looks absolutely petrified. That was Rules Boss's signature. Is that going to be enough to put away Simon Miller? Not quite. Simon is still in this, and that is not okay. And what's he looking for now? This is a submission. This is Rules Boss's finisher. I don't know if Simon Miller is hurt enough to tap out, but Rules Boss could well secure a submission victory here. Simon Miller too strong, though. Able to get out of the way. Goes through shoulder tackle. I think Simon Miller may be going for John Cena's five moves of doom here. He is. Plants Rules Boss, and now Simon Miller has a signature. He's slapping the head. He's calling for it. Rules Boss gets back to his feet. Simon potentially looking for the signature here. Sends him into the ropes. Sit-out spine buster. That wasn't his signature, but still going for the pin. Kick out at 1. Rules Boss with the kick out at 1. And now Simon getting into position. Full head of steam. Big clothesline in the corner. Bounces off the rope there and again goes for it to the midsection. Drags him out into the middle. Simon now sends Rules Boss into the ropes, and that's a spear from Simon Miller. Is that enough for Simon Miller to put away Rules Boss? Former BENXT champion Rules Boss able to kick out unbelievably. I really thought that was it, but Simon has his finisher, and if he can hit Rules Boss with the jackhammer here for a second time in this match, that's it. And I think he's got it. He got all of it. Rules Boss has been absolutely planted. He basically went through the entire ring, and I think you could count to 1,000 there as Simon Miller successfully puts away Rules Boss here on Pip Down. And that will surely affect their... Oh, hang on a second. Danny DeVito's come out to confront Simon Miller. The height difference quite massive there, but it is Simon Miller who walks away with the victory after a highly, highly competitive match there. Congrats to Simon Miller. Looks like Danny DeVito has something to say for himself as well. We'll have to see how this plays out on next week's Pip Down. Rules Boss unsuccessful tonight. but this will surely shake up the Pip Down Men's Championship picture as Simon Miller takes out another worthy adversary in that division. But that's the end of this week's Pip Down. No, it's not. I have lied to you. Jill Sandwich makes her debut. It's not a match. This is a promo. So they will be talking to each other on a microphone. I don't know if we'll get entrances. I don't know how this is going to work. Of course, if you see any options pop up on screen, we are not able to pick them. They are chosen by the computer. So Jill and Pistratus seemingly starting a rivalry here. Seemingly. Let me just get ready with my music, if indeed we get any music. Okay, let's do this thing. Let's see how it works.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill Sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
No.
Making her way to the ring from seasonal residencies, Jim Sandwich.
The WWE Universe delivering quite a reaction. Perhaps the most highly anticipated match of the night.
There she is, the Jill Sandwich. They've introduced it like it's a match, which I don't really understand. Iron. Phonetically correct. Actually correct? No. Ian Westcoat, thank you so much for the resub. 4 months. I got my Aldi Red Thunder ready only for 79 cents USD. That's a steal, my friend. 42 British pence, 79 US cents. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, what is the deal with Jill Sandwich? Okay, I'm happy to fill you in on that one. So this is Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. Specifically, we're playing Resident Evil 3 at the moment on Tuesday nights.
When she wins this match.
In the first game, Resident Evil 1, she was also a character, and there's a famous line from the first game with really, really hokey voice acting, where she's stuck in a room and the ceiling's coming down and her partner manages to get her out and the guy goes, "Oh, you are almost a Jill Sandwich." It's rubbish, but it's been memed into oblivion. So hence we have the Jill Sandwich here. Hey, I may be a sandwich, but I'm no... I don't have chicken in me. I'm not a chicken sandwich. When you come out and fight me, that's what she said there. That's what she said there. And who's coming out? Ruh-roh, it's the dark horse of the Piss family. It's Pistratus. I don't know if this is a match. It's seemingly going to play out like a match, but I don't know. It said promo on the main thing. So if the bell rings, I will pause it and we will do predictions. Pistratus, a distant cousin of the Piss family. You can tell she's a member though. She's got the nose, she's got the tattoo. The tattoo is hereditary. You inherit that. I think this might be a match, guys. LB, are you standing by? Yeah, this is a match. We're not looking at any rivalry spoilers. Okay. He was so ready. LB was so ready. Right, predictions are underway. You've got 50 seconds and then this match begins. Is it the master of leg lock picking? Or is it Pistratus? Get your predictions in now. 13 seconds left. I got to make Badger proud here. Trialing Badger, excellent with the names of the predictions. Lobrotovich, you are doing him justice. 100%. Okay, let's get ready, everyone.
My favorite cousin is definitely Peacemasters.
I don't think we've got any. Are there any male members of the Piss family? I don't know that it's I don't think it's genetically possible. They're like a different species. It's all female. But if there was Piss Masters, that's exceptional. The Old Dude Brothers, thank you very much. Piss Jericho is still waiting to happen. Yeah. Oh my god. Ben, I might be going to Bristol next week. What's your Snappies order recommendation? Okay, I'm happy to do this recommendation for you, and I'm gonna get Wide to do it. I'm gonna get Wide to do it. So here's what you need, right? So you can have. Oh, look at my hand. That's not right. You want to have yourself a pizza, of course. Assuming you eat meat, I would recommend you get a pepperoni and a mushroom. That's just my favorite. And make sure you get stuffed crust. Okay? You can get any size you want. My other recommendation would honestly be the chips, which from a lot of places, including, and I am a Snappies scholar, so I know. I have tried Snappies in other cities, and it's not as good. And especially when you go to general, when you go to like general takeaways, you can get some like quite soggy and sad chips. I think, and I can verify because I was in Bristol earlier this year, the chips from this Snappies, very good. So cheesy chips, assuming again you're not plant-based, I'd get yourself a cheesy chips and a stuffed crust pizza with your toppings of choice. Again, I normally go with pepperoni and mushroom. That would be what I recommend. And just down the road from that, there's a Domino's. You can get yourself one of those. Get yourself one of those big dips. You know what I'm saying? The ones that make you need to go to the toilet a lot. That would be my recommendation to you. I hope that's helpful. Thank you for asking. Not enough people ask me that. All of the sides from Bristol Snappies were remarkably good. Glad to hear it. I have had a couple of their sides. I had their they have like jalapeno popper things that are all right. I think they're okay. They're not the best I've had, but their cheesy chips I was always impressed with. Anyway, I hope that helps. Sorry to interrupt. Let's crack on. Jill Sandwich in her debut immediately eats a kick and another kick and another kick, and then neck breaker from Pistratus. Pistratus ran through, I think, a couple of people in that gauntlet match last week, falling ultimately at the feet of the all-conquering Lord Brotovich, who managed to capture the Butterfield Championship title championship belt. And now Pierce, a counter from Jill. Do not take her lightly. She may be wearing a sandwich, but she is a real wrestler, and she's here to do real wrestling. Knee, meet, back of neck. And now Jill, looking to impress us here as she goes up to the top rope. I hope you have a fantastic time. Please do give us feedback next week on the streams as to how you find Snappies if you indeed go. There's no pressure. You don't need to go. Jill now on the outside, continuing the offense. Hit Piss with the stale bread. Oh, the stale bread! God, when I was... Some of my first French lessons I had in primary school, they had like... This is going to sound weird, right? Stunt food? By which I mean, not plastic food, like actual food that was just off, so we could learn. So the teacher had a baguette, and it looked like a real... It was a real baguette, like a French stick. And it looked so delicious, but it was rock hard. Not rotten, but just like cement. And I felt so misled and betrayed by this baguette, this French stick. I thought it's so sad that this thing it was allowed to get this hard, you know? It should be soft, crunchy, but soft on the inside. Good for consumption. I am, quite frank, the only thing I could focus on in those French lessons was how good that French bread looked and how sad it was that it didn't get eaten. And then instead it became sort of a fossilized, mummified prop for a bored child who didn't want to learn French. Yeah, sad. Anyway, I think Jill Sandwich is actually absolutely kicking Pistratus' arse at the moment. Sorry to change the subject very quickly. But But yeah, I suppose my roundabout point was that if Jill Sandwich did hit someone with a stale bread, they might actually die. Jill Sandwich maybe going for the finisher here, rolling senton there up to the top. Oh, Pistratus straight to her feet. Oh no, and Jill completely misses. That's unfortunate. And now Piss taking advantage. Jill, though, with that finisher locked and loaded. Kick out at 1 from Jill Sandwich. I took French in school for a couple of months. Most of what we did was drink tea and eat baguettes. That sounds amazing. Pistratus dropping that elbow on the face of Jill Sandwich. Jill well cushioned, quite frankly, on the front and the back by that sandwich costume. Boot to the spine from Pistratus, who now goes to the top rope. Jill needs to watch out here, potentially able to get out of the way, but summoned to her feet by the spectral powers of Pistratus. Crossbody connected with all of that. And now lifted to a seated position and then to a kneeling position. Pistratus, full head of steam, drop kick to the face. Jill Sandwich rolls out. Perhaps the right move here, but Piss is there immediately. That actually didn't help her at all as Jill is sent straight back into the ropes. Ducks under, does Piss. Jumps over, does Piss. Piss waiting. Fez press. I knew that's what it's called. I was just waiting for Michael to remind me. Into the cover goes Pistratus. Piss does have a finisher now as well. And we are officially on a level playing field in terms of damage done here. Whoever hits this finisher first could well win. Jill needs to watch out. Counter from Jill. She heard me saying it. Jill, drop kick, drops Pistratus, and now what's Jill looking to do? Taking apart that leg, potentially. Uh-oh, counter from Pistratus, who now has Jill at her mercy. Oh, Jill just sent flying to the outside. I do enjoy that Britain had several years of thinking baguette was far too complicated a word, so called them French stick. I feel like that's a generational thing, right? Because my dad in particular definitely called them French sticks for a while, and I feel like that came from his mum, my grandma, who has never left the UK. But yeah, it is still to a certain extent used interchangeably in Britain, I find, at least in my family, French stick or baguette, which is fun. Anyway, Jill sends Pistratus back into the ring. Pistratus has a signature and a finisher. Jill has a finisher. If Jill hits this finisher, she could win in her debut. Let's see what Jill can do. Russian leg sweep. Takes down Stratus into the cover. You can't win off a leg sweep. You can't win off a leg sweep. And Pistratus agrees. That would be insulting. We don't want to do that. Jill Sandwich looking for the finisher here, potentially. I have no idea. No, that was just a snap suplex. Dealing more damage to Pistratus as she is lifted back to her feet. Look at these educated feet of Jill Sandwich. Planting the face of Pistratus into the canvas. Is this the finisher from Jill Sandwich? Beautiful swanton bomb. That was it, actually. That was it. Is she going to win in her debut? Jill Sandwich, not quite. Oh, Pistratus just able to stay alive in this match. Jill Sandwich needs to stay on top of things here. She cannot get complacent. Pistratus is so dangerous. She has got her signature and her finisher stored up. Jill needs to stay ready. Oh my goodness me, this sort of surfboard stretch here, I think potentially is what that's called. I'm not entirely sure. Piss, though, able to roll out into a pin, kick out by Jill. Who's going to connect first? Oh, it's Pistratus with that leaping clothesline. Oh, and Jill is in trouble now. She is a member of the Piss family for a reason. You need to be careful. She's got something to prove after coming up short last week. Oh, and a takedown from Pistratus in the corner. That was her signature. Is this it? Oh, and Jill's still able to stay alive here. As it stands, Jill has a signature. Pistratus has 2 finishers. Jill needs to be really careful. That is where Pistratus wants her to be. This is where her finisher lies. She's getting a bit confused. No, she's not. Oh, no. What are we looking for here? Oh, she's going for a pinning combination here. Interesting. A kick out immediately. I think maybe Pistratus got a bit confused there. Referee was in the way. Jill potentially looking to roll to safety on the outside. Pistratus now. This, I think, is her finisher. Oh, Jill, you've done so well. You've got nothing to be ashamed of, but Pistratus, as I said, is a member of the Piss family. Jill could have won this several times over. But it is Pistratus who defeats Jill Sandwich in her debut. Pistratus with the victory here in the main event of Pit Down tonight. Jill, no, indeed.
Jill may be a sandwich, but that's a wreck.
Very good. Very, very good. Ori Falcon, thank you so much for the bits there. Great stuff. And also, bear with me a second there, BTJ, thank you for the bits. Hey Ben, I do need to ask, what Vault Hunter are you going to play as first when 4 comes out? Also, don't forget to have Benji make himself a BENXT while he's here. That's a good point. I should get Benji to do that. I cannot promise you that. I will probably forget. Thank you for the bits. I have chosen my Borderlands character, and admittedly, he's about 12 times the size of me. But I'm going for the blonde man with a beard because it's the only thing that seems appropriate. You will, of course... I mean, if you've been checking Blue Sky and YouTube and so on, you may have seen the thumbnail already. Danji's Designs, again, doing exceptional work, has put together some art of myself and Ben as our respective characters. I'm going to put them on screen for you now. So here is me. Where is it? I remember where I moved them to a different folder now. This is me. I believe, is he called Eamon? This is me as Eamon. That is what my pec, my one pec, and my 4 visible abs do look like. They do look like that. And Ben, I know this guy is called Rafa. Ben is going to be playing as Rafa, so there's Ben as Rafa. Exceptional. Thank you, Danji, again for that. I'm playing as the blonde guy with a beard, so that is his name. Cool. Okay, great. So Eamon and Rafa, that is who we are playing as on Friday and Saturday. Do come along for a great cause, Cats Protection. There we go. Right. It's time for Pip Down, everyone. It's time for BENXT, everyone. We've just finished Pip Down, everyone. Pretend I didn't say that. Pretend I didn't say that. Nobody heard me say that. Anyone on PC know if we can pre-download yet? I can't help you in terms of PC. Maybe chat can help you. I know you're asking chat, but I can confirm that it has preloaded to my PS5 at this point. So if it's not available on PC yet, surely it's just a matter of time. I'm sorry I couldn't fit on the axes. The thickness was just too much for me. It's okay, Dan. You did incredible work. I'm just happy that you made it like a little bit slutty. You made my one just a little bit slutty. That's what we want. That's what we're here for. BENXT. Let's see what happens this week. Whoa. That is a really weird match. This is the game confusing itself again. The tag team of Rim Flair and Triple Flush, of course, representing Peevolution. Rim Flair, the Aldi Red Thunder champion. Will he still be Aldi Red Thunder champion after tonight's through? With Mr. Black in their corner, taking on the BENXT Tag Team Champions of Wet Boy and Pau Musek, Los Poki Hermanos, with the winner of all trophy in their corner. Don't really understand this. I think the important thing is that EE Tim has spoken to the BENXT contingent of Peevolution and said, here are your marching orders. You need to bring home the BENXT Tag Team Gold to Peevolution. We will control all the brands. We will hold all of the gold. That's my assumption anyway. Dig Machinko's doing a promo. Can't wait to hear what he says. Probably something really bad. Admin takes on Nathan Cake once again. That may be the match that we cut, so we can put the Aldi Red Thunder Championship match on. Grimace takes on Ann Horse. And in the main event, it's Zombie Cheggers, Funky Barbara Piss, and German Cheggers. The first time Zombie and German Cheggers have met. My goodness me. Call her main event Barbara, am I right? Bloody hell, a Cheggoff. It is. Ich bin Cheggers, hey ho. Right, sorry guys. Love you both. We did see this match last week. So we are cutting your match. Even though that's just a promo, that's part of a rivalry, so I'm not going to touch that because it might break the game. Customized match. It's time for a battle royal, everyone. We will presumably get to this tonight as well, which is exciting. 6-way. We do 6 ways, don't we? And the current Aldi Red Thunder champion is, of course, Peevolution's Rim Flair. 1 win, 0 losses. He won a championship in his debut. The best of them do. Wheel, 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 wheel. It's wheel time. Ignore the wheel that pops up immediately. I can't hide it. Oh, I can actually hide it. There we are. Right. BENXT wheel time. Who will be challenging for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship this evening? Let's find out. Oh, he didn't show up to work today, but he gets to challenge for a title. I see. It's an impressive record, I think, by which I mean he's had a lot of matches as our Troweling Badger. Troweling Badger and Mr. Black, despite not wrestling tonight, or as I should say, despite not being in tag team action tonight, have both managed to find their way onto the card. They've come crawling out of the woodwork. Crawling out of the bloody woodwork. It's Wet Boy. One half of the tag champs. He's doing double duty tonight. Blast! Unlucky Lovejoy. Your dream has come true. Here's Blast. 2 more places remain. Give us Let's Go. Let's have a Let's Go match. James Jenkins! Yet to make his debut in the tag team with Cat the Writer, but they are in a tag team now. And here we go. Final entrant. Let's freaking go. No. You can't do that, James. Fuck's sake. We've got 2 double duty wrestlers tonight in Wet Boy and German Jeggers. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. There it is. It's like Mankind and Cactus Jack in the same battle royal. That's the thing, you know, we did burn through like 5 or 6 different James Jenkinses at TripleJump. We could have like 12 different James Jenkinses on the roster. But that, you know, then he just has an increased chance, and the numbers don't lie. And then we might end up with a battle royal that's all James Jenkins is. And that would be dangerous for the space-time continuum, quite frankly. The wheel! Thank you. The wheel's gone. Okay, up first. Ba, 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 ba. Boring Loner caught up there by the auto mod for saying, I absolutely loathe Jose Mourinho. I now hate German Cheggers too. The auto mod saw, I now hate German, and decided, that's hate speech. That's hate speech right there. You can't do that. I mean, I feel bad for allowing it, because hopefully it doesn't allow genuinely horrible things through later. But that's an occasion where the auto mod has misunderstood the context, I believe. Right? Right, Boring Ladder? You don't hate Germans, do you? We love Germans here. Okay. I hear you're a racist now, Father. I shouldn't have done that accent. It's just as bad, isn't it? I'm also to blame. Right, up first. Weird. But the boys from Peevolution take on the tag champs with the Mod Squad's Mr. Black and the Inanimates, the Winner Trophy, in their respective corners. Weird. Let's do this thing. Noah the Boa is also now testing the auto mod and has been caught out by it. Let's not upset the auto mod. Let's not try the auto mod, shall we? Weird that E. Tim is not in their corner tonight. I don't really understand that. There he is, Triple Flush himself, and the Aldi Red Thunder champion, Rim Flair. Is he wearing his belt? He is wearing his belt. Don't know if he'll still have it at the end of the night. Of course, Mr. Black just there for a payday. Do not understand this at all. Absolutely bizarre. E. Tim's in the bathroom. Of course he is. Yeah, I saw him there earlier. This could potentially be the start of their quest to claim another championship here for Peevolution. Whether they are able to hold all of the gold at the same time is, of course, another factor. Rim Flair holding a highly volatile championship that he could lose at any time. But even so, the record books will show that Peevolution, as a collective, held the Aldi Red Thunder Championship at one point in time. Let's see if they can get this quest off in winning fashion. And here come the champions with an anthropomorphized trophy in their corner. Dethroned the mod squad to win these. Perhaps why Mr. Black is on the opposing side here tonight, albeit in a management capacity only.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 352 pounds,
P-Boy and Wes Boy are here.
Showcase the very best in tag team wrestling tonight. Looking to be another one for the highlight reel. Let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, of course. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching. Borzorkor, thank you so much for the subscribe, my friend. Welcome to the thickness. Glad to have you here. Hope you're enjoying BENXT this evening. Let's get this match underway. Rim Flair starting things off for Peevolution. Wet Boy starting things off for the tag champs. And we're underway. Wet Boy immediately with a running neck breaker there to Rim Flair. And hoists him up. The power of Wet Boy on full display into a running power slam. Rim Flair, though, with an awful lot of momentum. Coming off the back of his championship win. Oh, dragon leg screw. Takes down the big blue boy there. Did you guys see that the dude who makes everything in chocolate made a Pau Musek recently? Did he really? I didn't see that. The submission specialist, Rim Flair, here. Looking to wear down Wet Boy, but of course, Wet Boy, a powerful, powerful lad there, able to power out. Thumping strikes to the face and the back of Rim Flair. Stop it, he's 80 years old, leave him alone. Rim Flair with his giant nappy-like underwear on in this match. Potentially seeing the first tag here. In comes Pau Musek, the Lightning Mouse. The other half of the tag champs. Mr. Black doing something nefarious on the outside. He slid a kendo stick into the ring. Of course, not legal in this match. I don't know that's really the way the tag champs do things. But then I forgot, actually, he's not on the tag champs side. He's on Peevolution's side. So maybe that's how Peevolution do things. It probably is, to be fair. Pau Musek. Oh! Just garroting Rim Flair on the ring there. And Pau Musek going over. Getting distracted by Mr. Black. Potentially paying dividends here for Peevolution. But it's Wet Boy who's taking advantage of Rim Flair on the outside. Sends him back into the ring now, though. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Am I about to sneeze? Pau Musek. Beautiful crossbody. Lands flush. Pun very much intended. Triple Flush now climbing back out of the ring. Of course, now that he has gotten involved, Triple Flush is unable to interfere in this match until a tag is made, which it is now done. Mr. Black very, very close to being ejected from this match as well. You can see that red bar very nearly full. He's thrown a weapon in. He's distracted the opposition. Perhaps one more thing and he gets what's the term? Ejected. He gets ejected from ringside. Triple Flush, I believe, actually just a second ago made Palmusek bleed. You can't see it because there is, pulling back the curtain here, there's actually a man inside the Palmusek costume. Oh, and that leaping knee strike from Triple Flush there. Classic vintage Triple Flush there. Repeated boots and stomps. As Wet Boy absorbing a lot of punishment here. Triple H locking in a submission. And this is the second time Wet Boy's been locked up. And again able to just power his way out. Power his Musek, of course. The man inside my Palmusek, exactly. Now, of course, Wet Boy, he's all Wet Boy. That's all him. That's all him. Another tag and Palmusek is now legal. Neck breaker to Triple Flush. Hops over, looking to do something crazy here. Springboard, something, springboard. Hurricane Runner, beautiful stuff. From one half of the tag team champions up to the middle rope, and a leaping tag brings in Rim Flair. What can Rim Flair do? Nothing. He immediately gets taken down by Palmusek. As Rim Flair is brought back to his feet, Palmusek sends Rim Flair into enemy territory here. And actually, it looked like Wet Boy is slightly out of the way, unable to make the tag and do the tag team maneuver there that would normally happen. But he's just too far down the apron. Palmusek still very much in control, though. And I tell you what, Los Pokémonos have been absolutely destroying the men from Peevolution so far in this match. Palmusek has his finisher stored. Rim Flair is in real trouble. Look how damaged he is. And oh, and Mr. Black removing the turnbuckle pad in full view of the referee, who now has his back turned. And actually, you know what? That didn't pay off at all. I'm not really sure what Mr. Black was thinking there. Just counters back and forth between Rim Flair and Palmusek. Rim Flair planted. Palmusek up to the top rope. What is Palmusek looking to do here? Rim Flair brought to his feet. Palmusek has a finisher stored. Is this his finisher? No, just a leaping head scissors takedown. Very impressive, but not overly damaging to Rim Flair. Palmusek, Rim Flair with a counter, sends Palmusek into his own corner, and a chop countered from Palmusek. And now Rim Flair there, tag, in comes Wet Boy. This could be their tag team finisher, actually. And it is. It is their tag team finisher. Palmusek expended his finisher there for that particular maneuver. Triple Flush forced to come in and break it up. And now, of course, again, Triple Flush unable to come in and break up any subsequent pins or submissions until he is tagged in. Oh, God. And Palmusek straight back in. Rim Flair has not been able to get going at all. Triple Flush should really be tagged in at the next available opportunity. Mr. Black again inserting himself as a distraction, but it's not enough of a distraction for Rim Flair to make his way to his feet before Palmusek is turned around again and is able to continue to just lay on this punishment here. Wet Boy legal once more.
What are we going to see here?
Has Pippa violated the wellness policy? Or why haven't we seen her all stream? Or did she appear when I was visiting EE Tim? We haven't seen Pippa on stream yet. We haven't. Did I lift her up earlier? Oh my goodness me.
What a great team.
That was a pretty underwhelming finish from a pretty underwhelming match, I've got to say. In spite of their contemporary success over on Pip Down, the team of Rim Flair and Triple Flush could not come up with a response to the BENXT Tag Team Champions tonight, and Wet Boy was able to win off a very underwhelming move. The Tag Champs victorious. Peevolution not off to a great start this evening. There's a good chance that potentially Rim Flair could lose his title later as well. It could be a horrible night at the office for Peevolution on BENXT tonight. But the rivalry rolls on regardless, so we'll just have to see how it goes. There's a lot left in this race. Peevolution have been disappointing this stream. They have, haven't they? They had such a good stream last week. Haven't been able to do anything yet. Up next, we've got a promo from Dick Mychinko. I have no idea what he's going to say. And quite frankly, I think we're going to have to invent a lot of what he has to say. But, oh! Mild spoiler, potentially. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he's here. Big Demo Dick, the champion, is in the arena.
Dead motherfucker, you fucking amateurs.
I wonder what the champ has to say.
What does the champ have to say?
Chew on this, fuckhead.
I'm Demo Dick, and I'm here to say I'm the world champion in a major way. If you want to car man fight for my belt, I'll tell you what, I'll kick your ass, but pretend that rhymed with belt. I'm gonna do a challenge, it's plain to see. If you want to come fight me on BENXT, I'll kick your ass from here to there. I will not stop because I've got no time to spare. I'll do it in under 5 minutes. Just you wait and see. It's me. It's me. It's the king of BENXT. That's what he said. Presumably, that's what Dick Magico said. I believe he called out a challenge where he said he'd beat someone in under 5 minutes. Is that right? Did I see that correctly? I was too busy trying to rap. Is that rapping? It's not rapping. Just remind us that was over and under a minute. So you're going to win in... What challenge am I going to pull off to win my next match? Win in under 5 minutes. I don't know about that, Demo Dick. Don't know about that, Demo Dick, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, though, it's the best time of the week. The 6 Superstar Battle Royal for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship is up next. Blast, Trailing Badger, Wet Boy, Jenkins, German Cheggers all vie for that prestigious title, currently held by the unsuccessful earlier in the night Rim Flair. Predictions coming your way in a second. Let's see how it goes. You think you're bad, you think you're bitching, I'll kick your asshole if it's still twitching. Brilliant. If Badger gets a belt when not even being here, we riot. Imagine if two mods were holding titles in BENXT at the same time, 2 different titles. That'd be disgusting. We can't have that. The roster needs to rise up to protect itself. Right, let me get a photo of this running order here. Hey, now, I'm not affiliated with the stable. True, but you are a mod. And you have the same stink on you. I'm sorry, you don't. But you do, though. You do. I'm sorry. But you do, though. Sorry. Mike Rome, what are they competing for?
Here we go, guys.
Blast gets his big opportunity tonight at Gold in BENXT. Not a fantastic record so far in the matches he has been a part of. He's walked through a light fixture there. Imagine if he just fell over it and ate shit. That would be amazing. You've got that mod stench. It's going to be a fun charity stream tomorrow, eh? It's a friendly rivalry. I'm going to get on his stream tomorrow and he's going to call me a daft fucker or something like that. And I'm going to get really offended. And I'm going to say, well, if that's how you feel, I won't be here at all. I'll take it in really poor faith and I'll leave. And it'll be really awkward. So you want to tune in? You want to tune in to see that? You're not a mod tomorrow, it's true. Your mod duties are over tomorrow. And here we go. Unfairly good music coming up next for Troweling Badger, who's not even here. We've had no dark pictures this week, have we? We usually get at least one a week. Feels like we're feeling a bit underserved. I don't know about you guys. We might just have to listen to it at the end to get our fix. Our fix. He's just so cool. How is it still Thanksgiving? It was Thanksgiving 5 minutes ago. It can't be the same day, surely. Victorious earlier on, one half of the BENXT Tag Team Champions on his inflatable throne that slides as if it were pushed by the angels. It is Wet Boy. Why has he got that silly chair? Where's he got that from? Where's Boy out for the second time this evening, and he's not the only person who's out for the second time this evening, as these two will absolutely be throwing hands once again after Wet Boy and his partner Pal Musek took lumps out of him. It is, of course, the Aldi Red Thunder champion who is making his Dolph Ziggler entrance. Rim Flair moving faster than I think he's ever moved in his entire life. Why is he moving that quick? This guy hasn't had an Aldi Red Thunder championship can. So what am I saying? Aldi Red Thunder can backstage. There we are.
I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving? They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing...
They really just keep talking about Thanksgiving, don't they? Got a real bee in their bonnet about that, even though it's not today in real life. Is it? I don't think it is.
Are you guys ready?
Big Jiminy Jenkins is here. Oh, we're just getting word from the back. It appears that Rim Flair has dislocated both hips with that entrance and will be out indefinitely. Oh, man.
Huge title match coming up, and a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now. I hope everybody enjoyed their turkey as we were preparing to kick this match off.
Stop talking about fucking turkey, Michael Cole, I swear to God.
I can't think of two other people I'd rather spend Thanksgiving with. In fact, I go so far as to say that you guys are like family to me.
Shut up! Stop talking about Thanksgiving. Ich mean checkers, hey ho! I hope he doesn't pull a muscle in this match because he's wrestling in the main event as well. Ich bin checkers, hey ho! Here he comes. Oh, he's picking up some real momentum there, isn't he? Big Checkster. Where's he going? Oh, bloody hell, where's he going? Don't bump into James, don't bump into James. He's staring down the competition there, who are all politely waiting outside the ring. And he completes the field here. We are ready to get underway in this Aldi Red Thunder Championship match. Here is the title that's on the line. All to wrestle for. Looks like Rim Flair and German Cheggers are spooning there in the bottom left. Beautiful stuff. Rim Flair, Cheggers exchanging blows. Jiminy Jenkins takes it to Troweling Badger. Blast and Wet Boy go at it. James just absolutely yeets Troweling Badger. Of course, the goal here is to throw your opponent over the top rope. So we'll see how that goes. Knee breaker from Rim Flair, the champion, to German Cheggers. Of course, I shouldn't have to explain this to you, but if Rim Flair is ejected from this match, eliminated rather, we will be crowning a new champion tonight. Wet Boy just hanging on the outside. Blast very nearly eliminated him. Rim Flair, oh, absolutely clock cleaned by Jiminy Jenkins, and then James taken out at the knee by Blast. He had no idea that was coming, and now Blast showing some athleticism, doing a moonsault there to James Jenkins. Forearm to the spine of German Cheggers, who's thrown into the corner. Kick straight to the face, and Blast is looking very impressive so far. But you've got to have eyes in the back of your head in a match like this. As Wet Boy with a counter, DDT plants Blast. Troweling Badger implants the face of German Cheggers into the canvas as well. And now Troweling Badger going for an elimination on Wet Boy. Oh, Blast! Oh, I was going to say, Blast looking so impressive so early on. Very nearly got eliminated by German Cheggers there. Blast able to counter though, sends Cheggers into the corner, trying to eliminate Cheggers now. Gets him up to the top. Wet Boy Wet Boy deciding to go after the champion instead. And German Cheggers is in trouble, thankfully able to counter. Hello, YV1. Wet Boy. Counter from the champion, Rim Flair. And I think we got a tag. Oh, we got a team up here between Rim Flair and James Jenkins to one half of the tag champs. Of course, James Jenkins also in the tag team division as well, so it makes sense to try and weaken the champion. Potentially put yourself in line for a future tag team title opportunity. James Jenkins and his tag partner, Cat the Writer. And now James decides to turn on Rim Flair instead. He is, of course, the champion in this match. Cheggers throws Wet Boy into the corner, turns around, catches Troweling Badger. I think he got a knee to the dick there of Troweling Badger. That's not very sportsmanlike, but there we go. All is fair in love and wrestling. And now James Jenkins planted. We've still yet to have an elimination so far, which I think might be maybe a record. Usually we have at least one person eliminated by now. Troweling, oh, there goes James Jenkins. I had to say it, didn't I? James Jenkins eliminated. Troweling Badger looking to eliminate Blast. German Cheggers looking to eliminate Wet Boy. Rim Flair decides, no, don't eliminate Blast. I want there to be more people in this match going after my title because I'm an idiot. Elbow drop from Rim Flair to Troweling Badger. Rim Flair now. Oh! Dirtiest player in the game is Rim Flair. He earned that nickname, of course, because he does not know how to clean bathrooms. Do not ask him to clean your bathroom. Rim Flair grabs a hold of German Cheggers. Suplex position. I think we're just seeing the power, really, here of Rim Flair as Blast in the background has some sort of episode. I hope he gets the medication and the help that he needs. Blast is nearly gone. Oh, he clings on, though. Troweling Badger continues to go for the elimination after the fact. Blast. Oh, no, Blast has been eliminated by Troweling Badger. I'm so sorry. I know Blast was a preferred entrant in this match, and Wet Boy is very lucky that Troweling Badger intervened with the champion there, because Wet Boy would have been eliminated. We're down to 4. German Cheggers, Wet Boy, the champion Rim Flair, and Troweling Badger. Rim Flair now, maybe going for an elimination here. No. He's just beaten the crap out of Wet Boy. Wet Boy able to counter. Look out, Rim Flair. Rim Flair able to slip out the back door. Of course, we saw Rim Flair get a couple of eliminations. Oh no, Rim Flair, the champion. Oh, God, I don't know how he got away with that. I was going to say the camera cut just the wrong time there. But Wet Boy did not connect properly with that elimination, so Rim Flair is still in this. I was going to say we've seen Rim Flair get 2 eliminations last week using his finisher to immediately eliminate them. That is an option. That is how this particular match type works. Wet Boy could be getting rid of Troweling Badger here. Troweling Badger's gone. We're down to 3. Wet Boy, German Cheggers, and the Aldi Red Thunder incumbent champion, Rim Flair. Counter from Wet Boy. These two going back and forth. Rim Flair needs to be very careful. Very nearly got eliminated already. Rim Flair bounces off the ropes. Oh, beautiful scoop slam there from Wet Boy. German Cheggers desperately wants to get involved. It looks like he's going for a choke slam here. That's the most German choke slam I've ever seen. Hey ho, ich bin chokeslam, as they say. In Germany, I assume. Wet Boy just tossed straight over, and we are down to 2. It is Rim Flair. It is German Cheggers. Who is going to be walking out of this one as Aldi Red Thunder champion? Both men have finishers. Cheggers has his finisher as well. Can Rim Flair fight out of this? Rim Flair's taken a lot of damage. Cheggers could easily eliminate here. We could have a new Aldi Red Thunder champion. Rim Flair able to fight out of it. Rim Flair keeps his fingertips on the gold. He doesn't want to let Peevolution down. He desperately needs to hold on to this belt. Make EE Tim proud as he walks all the way across the ring, spends too much time with German Cheggers in the air. German Cheggers able to counter, but Rim Flair with the low blow. Oh my God, Rim Flair absolutely punched the sack off German Cheggers there and follows up with a knee drop. German Cheggers doesn't have any genitals left as the dirtiest player in the game easily eliminates German Cheggers and retains his Aldi Red Thunder Championship. What a match. But Peevolution, in all likelihood, will be continuing into next week. Oh my goodness me. With all of the gold that they came into the week with and potentially making progress towards even more gold. Rim Flair keeps his wrinkly grasp on that Aldi Red Thunder Championship for a second week. We're not done, my friends. Grimace, who last week showed an interest in the BENXT Women's Champion Pamela Anderson in a confusing post-match cutscene in which it was implied that Pamela Anderson won her match, but she did not. Miss This Legs won the match. We all saw it. So I can only assume this is part of a rivalry. It does say rivalry match. I don't know why I said I have to presume. It says right there. Not going to look at the outcome here, but Grimace takes on Ann Horse in rivalry action up next. Who's walking out of this on? Who's walking out of this on? Who's walking out of this one on top? Place your bloody bets. A massive 10 channel points wagered in favour of Grimace initially, pushing it to 100% in favour of Grimace. Okay, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Hello, Mr. Black. Welcome in. You missed yourself nearly getting ejected from ringside. Not quite, but nearly.
This woman is the real deal.
She bloody well is. Grimace has won just about all there is to win on BENXT. Quite frankly, I'm imagining she's wishing she could have been transferred to Pip Down so she had new lands to conquer. But as it stands, she's reinserting herself in the BENXT Women's Championship picture, where she's had success in the past. And that trend could continue tonight. The grim ace of BENXT. Absolutely. Has Ann Horse won a match yet? Genuine question. Not entirely sure. Either way, she's in action now. So... imagine if it didn't sound alien for me to say getting down in the club, but imagine getting down in the club to this. Just throwing absolute shapes, you know what I mean? Some fucking stinky shapes where people go, that guy fucking reeks, get away from him, he's throwing the most foul smelling shapes you've ever seen. Get away from those shapes. Those shapes are bad for you, they're noxious, they're carcinogenic, Don't go near do not go near those shapes. Get away from the shapes. Good luck, Ann Horse. You're about to be fed to a McDonald's mascot. Shouldn't be biased. Here we go. Oh my goodness me. The gigantic Grimace against the svelte? Is that an appropriate term? Ann Horse, who immediately boots Grimace in the face and then delivers those knees to the midsection of the big purple monster.
She's facing one of the most dominant superstars in the women's division today. A superstar who's taken her opponents to hell and back nearly every time she steps
Grimace, Ann Horse. Going one-on-one here, back elbow from Ann Horse into the cover. That's not nearly enough. Kick out at one from Grim Ace. Grimace with a counter. Boot to the hindquarters of Ann Horse. Into a powerbomb position here from Grimace. Oh, thunderous. That's an awful long way for a horse to land, but not nearly enough damage was dealt as a counter was put in place there. Forgot the words I was looking for. I think it kind of worked. You see a sign in the crowd there that just says horse. Big horse fans. Massive splash there from Ann Horse. I am impressed by the tenacity of Ann Horse thus far. Perhaps I was too hasty in my assumption that Grim Ace was going to come out of here with the victory, but we start to see the power game of Grimace potentially pay off here. She has absolutely destroyed all competition in her way in the past. Lest we forget that she was the one that cemented the unfortunate reputation of Funky Barbara Piss in the early days of BENXT by just fundamentally and soundly beating her over and over again. Ann Horse countering back and forth. Grimace now. Ann Horse snoot first onto that turnbuckle. Oh my goodness me, and that's such a tiny arm. Ann Horse has such a tiny, slender arm that just got stamped on by the huge leg of Grimace. You don't like to see it. Grimace sent into the corner by Ann Horse. Ann Horse, arm seemingly still fine. Forearm to the spine of Grimace, and again. And now what's she looking to do? Grabs the leg, hooks it between her legs. Oh my goodness me, and driving that knee down on the back of the leg of Grimace. Again, very sound strategy, taking out the base of the bigger, more powerful superstar. Ann Horse now does have her signature though. Grimace very close to having hers as well, but Ann Horse has yet to really take much damage until now. Grimace has just dealt yellow body damage to Ann Horse. Horses don't have arms, Ben. Silly. Sorry, true. The front legs, then, of Ann Horse. Double axe handle from Grimace. Grimace sends Ann Horse into the ropes. Grimace with a huge head of steam. Just about takes the bloody face off. Oh my goodness me, and Ann Horse sacrificed some of her signature bar to stand up early and just got wiped out by Grimace. That was a poorly calculated move. Grimace now showing us her fancy footwork. I don't know what the end goal is here. Ann Horse just prone. Gut wrench, deadlift, powerbomb there. Incredible from Grimace. You know what, maybe Ann Horse didn't use any of her signatures to stand up early. I think I confused the two. Where did Grimace's signature bar go? I don't know. I can only assume Ann Horse countered it at some point, maybe. Either way, it looks like we've got a comeback, which we've seen a few times in the stream from Ann Horse. She gets all of it, which means she's secured herself a signature, which she already had. Could we be about to see an upset here? Could Ann Horse be about to pull off the victory? Oh my goodness me, Grimace able to roll out of the way. And now Grimace potentially smells blood in the water, and it's horse blood, and she likes horse blood, and McNuggies are made out of horse blood, and she's going to make McNuggies out of the horse blood, and it's really bad, but Ann Horse is able to counter. Grimace says no, just a single palm pushing her away from the rope. Ann Horse ducks away, but Grimace still manages to grab her. Oh, huge scoop slam, and into the cover goes Grimace. Off a scoop slam. Surely not. Kick out at one. Kick out at one. Horses' legs are anatomically closer to our fingers than they are our arms, so just call them long-hooved horse fingers. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Grimace to the top rope. We don't often see her up there. Oh my goodness me. Huge diving shoulder tackle into the cover. Is she going to win off that? The Snoot pushed to one side. Kick out at 2. Grimace is still going, as is Ann Horse. Deadlift. Gorilla press. Look at this. Grimace hoisting an entire horse above her head, sending her tumbling to the canvas below. Ann Horse leaps back to her feet, but Grimace is there straight away. Oh, and Ann Horse able to take down into that. Look at this incredible, ingenious bridging pin combination. But Grimace kicks out at 1, and now Ann Horse dealing some combination strikes. I think we've seen this before as well. That was her signature. Grimace is down into the cover here. Ann Horse again potentially in position here to win with a big upset, but no. Grimace still in this. I think Ann Horse is calling for her finisher, though. The end could be nigh for Grimace. Oh, my goodness me. Huge super kick. Are we about to see Grimace's mask slip a little bit? Oh, no. I thought we were about to see potentially a dink in the armor there of the invulnerability of Grimace. But Grimace able to kick out of the finisher, and now Grimace is in prime position to bring this thing home as she has her signature and her finisher. Huge German suplex out of the corner. And she's going for that. She's not even going for her signature or her finisher. The referee took way too long to get to that pin, quite frankly. Kick out at 2. Ann Horse is still alive, but for how long? Ann Horse gave her very best shot. And Grimace kicked out. And now we see this huge spinning powerbomb, sit-out powerbomb that has brought Grimace so much success in the past. Ann Horse, thank you for coming. Uh-oh. Oh, Pamela's here. She slid in under the rope. Grimace was looking at the entranceway there, and Pamela Anderson managed to slip in where Grimace wasn't looking, raining blows down on her potential future challenger as she holds her arms high. And this thing is far from over. Grimace successful against a very game Ann Horse this evening. But Pamela Anderson with the attack after the bell. These two aren't done. I don't imagine it'll be long before Grimace gets another shot at that Women's Championship, and who knows how that is going to go. Whoa! Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for the raid. Wrestling Takes, thank you so much for the raid. That's so kind of you. I hope you had a lovely stream. I apologise. A lot of you are probably in follower jail right now. It's just a precaution. If you do stick around to say hi, then I'd love to say hi to you. But if not, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Enjoy the rest of your evening if you need to shoot off. But welcome in if not. My name's Ben. This is BENXT. Please don't tell WWE I made this shirt. Where we do a weekly custom wrestling show in WWE Universe, in WWE 2K25. It's full of weird and wonderful wrestlers. We just let it play out. The AI face each other, and we do predictions with channel points, so you can gamble. My cat's here. Would you like to see my cat? You can't answer, but she is here. Hey, where have you been? You didn't even wrestle tonight. Hello. What are you doing? You just came in under the wire to say hi before the end of the stream. Yeah? No. You want to go. Fair enough. See you later. There's Pippa. Pippa the cat. She's one of my women's champions, of course. And she sometimes likes to say hello. Sometimes she doesn't, and she buggers off. But there we are. Right. Let's continue, everybody. We have... Fuck it. We'll do the main event as well. It could take a... I saw way too much of that rivalry action there. I didn't want to see it. But we're going to do it. One final match this evening. The triple threat main event. We have Funky Barbara Piss. We have Zombie Cheggers and German Cheggers in a triple threat match. Let's see how this goes. Prediction coming your way momentarily in the chat. If you are a raider, there's a good chance you've accrued a small amount of channel points. I'm hoping you'll be able to take part in the prediction, even if you're not able to comment just yet. But let's get this thing underway. I didn't pay enough attention to the order that they were making their entrance, but we're going to do it anyway. Also, I have loads of custom music for every single entrance, so I need to press it manually. Let's do this thing. Here we go. Zombie, Babs, then Green-Man. Thank you, Katy Karen.
And here comes one of my favorites.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring.
There he is.
Weighing in at 228 pounds.
Ever since I took my spot
The Zombie Key. He's done pretty well recently, I think. He has wrestled on this stream already. But he has stiff competition tonight. Of course, in one member of the Piss family. You've got to be careful of those pisses, because they'll bloody get you. It's pissy time. Oh, that went in my mustache. Fantastic entrance from Funky Barbara Piss there. But we're not done yet. We've got another Cheggers in this match, which is not okay legally, I think. Hey ho! Ich bin Cheggers!
We talk a lot about locker room dynamics. You'll never hear a single negative thing backstage about this superstar. Well, that's what happens when you treat your fellow superstars with respect. They respect you right back. There are no rules for congeniality here in WWE. That respect.
Here comes the Green Man. Oh! Oh my goodness. Do you see that? He's just pushing Barbara around. That is a dangerous move. I wouldn't play that game with Funky Barbara, quite frankly. Let's get this triple threat underway, shall we? Ich bin Cheggers. Hey ho! Funky Barbara Piss. German Cheggers. Zombie Cheggers. Triple threat time in the main event of BENXT. Hello, Rainier Katz. Welcome in. Good afternoon to you. Barbara planting Zombie Cheggers. German Cheggers decides to step up and have a go. Funky Barbara with a counter. Sends Zombie Cheggers, German Cheggers into the corner. Zombie Cheggers now inserts himself. Counter from Barbara. Headbutt from Barbara. And then German Cheggers just barreling through. Funky Barbara lifts up his contemporary and chokeslams him for no reason. Not very nice. I thought these two would play well together, but never mind. Double axe handle, repeated strikes to the back of German Cheggers from Funky Barbara as Zombie Cheggers runs in and absolutely levels Funky Barbara. And now the Cheggers go at it. The Cheggwins, if you will. Zombie Cheggers raking the eyes of German Cheggers. Barbara just taking an opportunity to taunt here. And God, it looks like German Cheggers might be dead now. We might have two Zombie Cheggers now. Green Man versus Green Man. And it's just the Cheggers who are standing tall at the moment. Oh my goodness me! German Cheggers choking the life out of Zombie Cheggers, except Zombie Cheggers is already dead and German Cheggers is dead as well, so I don't really know what to make of this. And we see Greenman Cheggers there attempting to wrench the arm of Barbara. Oh, and an elbow to the shoulder as well. German Cheggers launching Barbara into the corner. Runs all the way to the other side and back again. Not really a splash, but fair enough. And of course, weapons are legal in this match as Zombie Cheggers introduces a kendo stick German Cheggers able to stop him from using it though, and now it's Cheggers versus Cheggers yet again. Boots and punches and kicks, and I think Barbara just got booted between the legs there, which is not on at all. Into the cover, and German Cheggers is here. Uh-oh. We've got some cutscene shenanigans as the Cheggers go after one another. Zombie Cheggers sends German Cheggers to the outside of the ring. Oh, hang on a sec. What's going on here? Funky Barbara Piss has decided to go after German Cheggers. And Zombie Cheggers just pacing in the ring. German Cheggers getting the upper hand there in that exchange. Zombie Cheggers getting a sledgehammer out from the other side of the ring. And attacks his contemporary, German Cheggers. Zombie and German Cheggers now. And a counter from Barbara Piss. I'm not entirely sure what the point of that cutscene was. But Barbara renews hostilities with German Cheggers. Or doesn't, just stands there holding his head. Which in some instances would be quite comforting. But perhaps a little stroke of the head. But that did not happen. Nothing happened. That was underwhelming. And I don't know what happened there. I think German Cheggers just sort of exploded and Barbara Piss was caught in that explosion as she is sent back into the ring. Zombie Cheggers not even looking at Funky Barbara Piss. Now he is. Big right hand to Funky Barbara. Oh my goodness me. Barbara potentially on the receiving end of a zombie chokeslam here. It is thunderous and it absolutely plants her. But German Cheggers is there with the kendo stick to take out Zombie Cheggers. And potentially German Cheggers looking to steal it here. And a kick out by Barbara. This match is still going as these three titans of BENXT continue to trade blows in the main event. Oh my goodness me. German Cheggers has got quite the moveset on him, hasn't he? Just all power moves as German Cheggers with the thunderous spine buster into the cocky pin, but luckily Zombie Cheggers able to kick out. It'll be a cold day in hell before a Cheggers rolls over for a Cheggers, let me tell you that. Counter from Barbara at just the right time. Barbara's taken an awful lot of punishment in this match. I think the least hurt person in here is German Cheggers, quite frankly, who has been a real powerhouse. Barbara able to reverse Zombie Cheggers' finisher. She now has a finisher instead. Why is it all just choke slams from German Cheggers? What has he been eating today? This is unbelievable. An incredible performance from German Cheggers, rather, sorry. So I'm getting a bit Cheggers blind. German Cheggers sends Zombie into the ropes, ducks down. Big back body drop there from German Cheggers as Barbara takes loads of time to get herself a baseball bat. And German Cheggers, who is on that John Cena super serum tonight, counters easily, takes the bat for himself, and just absolutely wails on Barbara Piss. Cheggers picks up a couple of weapons, decides I don't need this, I am a human weapon. To the top rope, huge elbow drop across the face, the big snoot of Funky Barbara into the pin. Zombie Cheggers is there, able to break it up. And goodness me, who is going to come out of this with a pissworm stunner! A pissworm stunner from Funky Barbara Piss to German Cheggers. And again, Zombie Cheggers is there to break up the pin. Oh no. Incredible power from Zombie Cheggers again. Amazed. Oh, and another one. Amazed that his arm is still attached, to be honest. That's the kind of move that... he just throws a bat at Barbara Piss. Is Zombie Cheggers going to get it while German Cheggers is recuperating? Oh my god! Zombie Cheggers is victorious in this triple threat, and it's Funky Barbara Piss who takes the pin. Things going from bad to worse for Funky Barbara, who rode a wave of momentum after winning that Aldi Red Thunder Championship a few weeks ago, but she was not able to overcome the obstacles that are Team Chegwin. They're not a team. The two Cheggers going at it. And Funky Barbara, their victim tonight. as Zombie Cheggers is the one who stands tall in the main event of BENXT, and indeed the final match of this week. I don't know what feud this even is. Who's in it? Oh, it's Zombie Cheggers and Barbara. Oh my goodness me. It's unfortunate for Barbara. I don't know what would have happened if German Cheggers had won. Should we have a look at what's going to happen next week? 300 points to 10k. Well done. Incredible stuff. Okay. Let's see what happens on next week's Pip Down. We're going to, of course, make one of these a tables match for next week. But we've got Piss Stratus against Sparkles. BB Blocksberg and Tina taking on Jeff Keighley and Hideo Kojima. Red Thunderman takes on Brian Michael Bendis. Danny DeVito and Leon Kennedy go one-on-one. And in the main event, it's the Pip Down Tag Team Champions Peevolution versus Team Redundant. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you've had a lovely time. A reminder that I'll be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. with some more Batman Arkham Asylum, 11 until 2. And then at 6 p.m. over on Lord Brotovich's channel, we'll be raising money for a very worthy cause indeed, playing through one of my favourite Wells interactive games, Mia and the Dragon Princess. Do come along, 6 p.m. and 11 a.m. I'll see you all tomorrow. We're going to raid Buddy Games now, as we usually do. They're the only people I follow who are live at this time. Hopefully we can add some more for some variety in the future. But they are worthy recipients of a raid. Go say hi, and I will catch you all tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful night's sleep / rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.